Open up. I totally was not in Belkas's stream chatting it up and playing Uma Musume and forgot to look at the clock for like 30 minutes. Oopsie daisy. Whoopsie doodle. I'm trying to finish up my Uma dailies really quick so we can watch the Minecraft stuff. Hi everyone. Hi Knives. She's probably napping by now. Fuck me. I had like 2 sips of alcohol and all of a sudden I can't make words. Hi Texan. Hi Scylla. Hello everybody lurking in chat. I'm Len Meringue, your lemon flavored wolf butler, but you knew that already, didn't ya? You knew that already, didn't ya? Hi, Vinny. I can see you lurking. I can see you lurking. I have eyes everywhere. Eyes everywhere. Hi, Len. Hi. I would pull up the Uma to. What's the word? I'd pull up the Uma to show you guys, like, just so you have something on screen, but like I'm in my last race right now. It's not worth it. Not worth it to switch categories and then fucking swap scenes and swap audio. It's not worth it. Not worth it. I'm almost done. I just got the Measure Palmer. Trained her well. A rank. Carrying this goddamn club. And what's her name? Die with Scarlet just won me a race against. Who the fuck is you? Fuji Kiseki. Fuji Kiseki. Yeah. But I hope you guys are ready. Because we are big. Hey, Len, so what's up? Clanker! Clanker in chat! Kill him! What's up? What's up, Texan? Hi, Vinny. Hi. I knew you were there. I could sense it. And also I saw it, but don't worry about that. Now a part of the all Umas are daughters. You see hot women and you think they're your daughter? That's a little weird. I'm fucking with you. Don't take it too seriously. Account created 18th of August 2021. Well, guess that motherfucker got hacked. What a pizza shit. Pizza shit, man. Unbelievable. But yes, we are firm Evbo lovers in this community. The Sour Tarts are massive Evbo fans. And I am really excited to watch this because I noticed that he made another Parkour Civilization a video a couple months ago. What was it? Oh, it's a year ago. Oops. Yeah, he made a PvP.
It's kind of crazy.
Shut up, Fbo. I wasn't ready to explain this yet. He made the Parkour Civilization the PvP about a year ago, but I didn't realize. But now he has... Oh yeah, wait, what? He has another one. Minecraft Parkour Civilization versus PvP. That is like his newest movie. And I need to catch up. So we have the Parkour Civilization PvP. And then we have the movie. And then next time we do the Evbo movie nights, we'll watch the Parkour Civilization versus PvP. Because this is very important stuff. This is lore that cannot be skipped. It is crucial. It is imperative that we watch every single Evbo movie that is released. I love me some Evbo. Evbo to go. But the first portion of the movie, it's only about 20 minutes, and then the second one's 2 hours, so we're in for quite a ride. I hope you guys have your drinks ready, your snacks. Hope you're prepared. Yeah. We'll get into it in just a little bit. I'm going to probably make some food here in a second. Not make food. I have food. I just need to heat it up. But I hope you guys are as excited as I am about good old parkour civilization. Oh, my nose. Oh, my nose. This up over here. All right. Where's my fucking royalty-free cafe music? Turn that shit off. We got important shit to watch. I am ready. I hope you are also ready. Because this is parkour civilization. This ain't shit we take lightly here. Not in these parts. Everybody, if you're seated, I suggest you remain that way. Actually, let me keep the music going that I can make some food real quick. I know I just started stream, but I'm going to go throw the food in the microwave. I should have done this before, but like I said, I was finishing Uma Dailies. Throw the food in the microwave. Listen to some music at the BRB screen. And I'm going to heat my shit up while I go pee-pee. And then we will watch our Minecraft parkour civilization. Okay? Okay. Don't go anywhere, or I will cry. Okay, now we're back for real, and we're actually gonna start. So, without further ado, I present to thee Parkour Civilization by Evbo. Let's go.
It's kind of crazy how my entire life has revolved around video journal machines. What used to be just a
Fuck
waste
is a video
of PvP
journal?
attacks is now going to be the one thing that helps save the world. This master video journal machine will be able to send the message Clownpierce recorded to every other civilization. The message that I didn't get to be a part of. I'm not happy about it, but I guess being the one to share the message is equally important. Wait, what is this? Live broadcast? I haven't used the master video journal machine before, but I mean, I guess that kind of sounds like share, right? Yeah, it's got to be the same thing. All right, I guess I'm live
They got
broadcasting
fucking-
this to everyone. Let's do this.
They got streamers in
I gotta
Minecraft.
say, this machine is the one thing in PvP
Hi,
civilization
Vinny.
that's never let me down. I mean, it just does everything. Communication, emotional reflection. It's just so cool. Is this thing working? Hey, it's me. Hey, it's me. Whoa, it's playing back my voice. Whoa, it's playing back my voice. Why is it playing back my
Feel like I
Wait,
skipped a video?
live-
Yeah,
live
that's what I'm
broadcast?
trying to
That's what
figure
live
out,
broadcast
but
means? I hit stop
it's
on the live
okay.
broadcast as soon
I'm
as
sure we'll get
possible.
the
Damage might
context.
have already been done. What is wrong with me? I just ruined the plan to save the world. Possibly. I don't know. What did I even say? Hey, I don't think I gave anything away, did I? I had one job. I had one job to share a message, and I already messed it up. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna share the message, and I'm gonna hope that all of PvP Civilization just forgets about that. I opened the video journal machine and actually hit the right button this time.
Hold on.
Clownpierce.
Hold on. He's already in PvP Civilization. I gotta make sure that now I gotta double check. Oh my god, there's so many PvP civilizations. Oh my god, there's so many PvP civilizations. Holy shit, wait, do I do... Oh my god, wait, I had it all wrong! Is this it? Which one? Okay, so this is it. That's the start of that one. Let's see, is this it?
Let's go. Time to swing your sword.
Time for my daily PvP check. Let's just get this over
Oh my
with.
god, I'm so behind. Oh my god, Evbo, I'm sorry I was not caught up on the lore. We have to do something else. We're side questing right now. Here we
Let's
go.
go. Time to swing your sword.
Oh wait, no. Okay, that will be the
Let's
start. Okay, we're chilling. So that 3-hour movie is the one we have to watch. I didn't know he released these in series. Holy shit. Let's do it. Now we're
Let's
on
go.
course.
Time to swing your sword.
Time for my daily PvP check. Let's
Time
just
for your
get this
daily
over
pegging.
with.
You know how it goes. You owe me 1 PvP attack.
Here in PvP Civilization, your entire life is measured by the amount of hits you have left with your sword. If your sword breaks, well, it's game over.
Don't think I forgot. You weren't in your room yesterday. You still owe me 1 more PvP attack.
Bro, come on, are you serious? I can't afford that.
Yeah, what?
I
Don't
only
worry
have
about it.
3 attacks
You
left
heard
with
me.
my sword.
You'll
If I
know
give
in
you
due
one,
time.
I won't even be able to close my door tonight.
Not my problem. You should have upgraded to a stone sword when you had the chance.
The PvP guard was right. I had a chance for
He
a
went from
longer
like
life,
god
and
of
I
the
wasted it.
parkour.
All right, you're good. I would say see you tomorrow, but I doubt you'll be around.
He's
Good
back
luck.
to being a
Like I said,
peasant.
The amount of PvP attacks you have is your life. And that also means I only have 2 swings left of my sword before my life in PvP Civilization is over. But that's how PvP Civilization works. If you upgrade your sword, you can live a longer life. Rumor has it that people with stone swords live twice as long as the wooden swords. I can't even begin to imagine if my life was over 100 attacks long. But unfortunately, that will always be a dream, because I'll never be able to get a stone sword. There was a time when I actually thought I could get a stone sword. That's pretty much what everyone
That's
thinks
a
when they're at
penis.
the wood sword level. This massive wall in front of me is called the Red Gate. This gate is what's stopping me and all the other wooden swords from getting a better life. Truth be told, I haven't seen anyone get past the Red Gate. It's
Just
every
like you
wooden
haven't seen
sword's goal
anyone
to
do
get
those
past the Red Gate,
parkour
because
attacks,
that's how you
right?
get your stone sword. Opening the door is expensive. It costs 3 PvP attacks alone just to get
Oh
through
my
the
God.
gate. And that's the easy part about upgrading your sword. The hard part is the PvP battles. In order to actually get through the gate, a wooden sword needs to win 3 PvP battles. And that's why getting a stone sword is nearly impossible, because people barely fight in PvP Civilization, at least not at the wood sword level. Picking a fight is too risky. The more you use your sword, the shorter your life gets. And that's not including the fact that you could die from the battle itself. It's only when people are desperate, that's when they fight each other, because that's the only way to increase your lifespan in
What if you
PvP
just start
Civilization.
punching?
Defeating
Like,
a
what if you
player
just
in
put the
battle
sword away
causes
and
them
start
to drop
punching?
their sword, and the winner gets the amount of hits they had left in their life. Other than upgrading to a stone sword, that's the only way to make sure you live a longer life in PvP Civilization. Unfortunately for me, neither one of those is an option now. All I can do now is save my 2 sword swings and wait for a miracle.
Hey, kid. I'm selecting you to battle in the 1v1 arena tomorrow. Be ready.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, what? You're selecting me for the 1v1? I can't do a 1v1. I have 2 hits left with my sword. I can't win a fight in 2 hits.
Well, that's why I'm picking you, buddy.
You better
should be
figure it
thanking
out.
me for ending your suffering.
Ah, this is just great. Well, I can no longer wait for a miracle. This is my last day of PvP Civilization. Even
You
if I
better
have enough
enjoy it, buddy.
durability
Enjoy the
with my sword
sunsets.
To win a battle, I've never won a battle before. In fact, I've never even fought anyone in
I like
PvP
Evbo's skin.
Civilization.
His fucking
So,
face
I think
cracks
it's
me
safe
up.
to say that tomorrow, my life is over. Everyone in PvP Civilization always keeps their door shut. The reason for that is that people could catch you off guard during the middle of the night. The problem I
Holy
have
shit.
now is that it costs
Bro
one
lives in
attack
Compton.
to open and close your
Shit.
door. And given that I have 2 attacks left, I cannot close my door or else I'll die. So I think it's safe to say I will have
You
a
have
hard
to-
time sleeping
what?
tonight. I actually can't even use my bed at all. You have to pay to use your bed in PvP
What?
Civilization, which I cannot afford to. This is how my life is gonna end. I couldn't even manage to get myself a stone
I gotta
sword.
pay to
And
use
now
my
I'll
bed.
never be able to figure
I mean, I
out
guess that's
life
basically
is
what
like
rent is,
beyond
isn't
that
it?
wall. To my surprise, I woke up the next day still alive. I thought for sure someone would come into my room in the middle of the night and eliminate
what?
me,
Yeah,
but I
right,
was wrong.
bro.
Unfortunately, my fate remains the same. The PvP guard was waiting for me to escort me to the 1v1 arena. There was no point in stalling.
Sorry, I was scratching my
This
face
was
against it
the
covered
end.
the camera.
Wow. I'm honestly surprised you're still alive. All right, follow me.
I followed the PvP
You won't be
guard
for
as he
long.
led me to the 1v1 sector. I took one last look.
I
at
want to
the
know what
red
the
gate,
stakes are
knowing
going to
I'll
be here,
never
because like
figure
in
out what's
parkour,
behind that
any
wall.
mistake,
That
like
is,
any
unless
slip up
I
could be the end
somehow
of his
win this
run.
1v1. To be honest, I don't think anyone in history has won a 1v1 with 2 hits of a sword. Even if that was possible,
Not
I
yet.
haven't even hit anyone with a sword before, so I don't think that's gonna be me. This was my
No,
first
that
time
attitude,
in
damn.
the 1v1 sector. All I know about this place is that 2 people go in and 1 person comes out.
Just wanted to let you know that I picked an opponent with full health for you. I didn't want to make you think you had a chance.
Oh, okay. I guess that's very generous of you. Thanks for letting me know. The whole point of mandatory 1v1s is to get rid of the players in PvP Civilization that don't fight. I guess it's a way to separate the strong and the weak. And well,
Just
I
getting
am
my
definitely a
extra
part of the
snacks out.
weak. I made it to the top of the 1v1
Ignore
arena,
that.
and the door closed behind me. There was no escape from this place. The only way I could leave is by winning the 1v1. Whoever made this place made sure that a jump from this height couldn't be survived. But as I was looking over the edge, I heard a door close behind me, and I turned around to see my opponent staring face to face with me. This is gonna
Why
be
is he
quick.
all armed up?
Hey,
Wait,
man,
is he armed up? Oh, he
so,
is.
Look, the guard told me you're at full health. I'm also at full health, so I know this is going to be a tough battle for both of us. And, you know, with me being super experienced at PvP, if you want to surrender, I'm okay with it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, wait, just wait,
Oh.
just wait. Look, I have a wife, and I have a kid back home, okay? Okay, I have 2 kids back home.
Stop this right now.
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't have a
Minecraft
wife
players
or
don't have
I don't
sex.
kids, I'm just panicking.
Tell me, why is it you think we are here? Am I correct in assuming you also have no memory of before PvP Civilization?
Yeah, that's true. I don't know how we got here, but does it really matter? I mean, this is the life that was given to us. Why are you asking me that?
Because none of this makes any sense. Fighting with no purpose, being told that our swords
This guy's got
are
aura
our
in his
entire
skin, I gotta say.
lives.
But our swords are our entire lives. If they break, our lives are over.
No, I don't think that's ever been true.
In that moment, my opponent violated the one rule of PvP
Is
Civilization.
before PvP gonna be? Oh my
So-
god, that'd be an
You don't
insane
have to
connected
fight, you
universe.
can live without PvP.
But just as those
Oh!
words were spoken, my opponent served as an example of why you never drop your sword in PvP Civilization. Okay, what just happened? I walked over to the floating sword sitting on the ground, and after standing by it for a couple of seconds, the sword merged into my own, and the doors to the 1v1 arena opened again. I won the 1v1, but that's when I looked down at my sword and saw that my life was now 39 attacks long. That guy had almost a full durability wooden sword? Why would he just drop this? I mean, with 39 attacks, I could do anything. Maybe my dream wasn't gone after all. Maybe I actually could become a stone sword. Despite winning the
Maybe I
1v1,
could become a
wasn't
stone
safe yet.
sword.
I was still at half a heart, and PvP Civilization is a dangerous place. I was gonna need to fix this problem soon.
Wait, what? How are you still alive? It was physically impossible for you to win.
Yeah, well, I used my 2 hits pretty wisely, I guess, but honestly, thank you for sending me in there. My life is so much longer. You kind of saved my life.
Well, that's just fantastic. I had a bet worth 5 PvP attacks with one of the other guards that you would lose. So, thanks for that.
Oh, sorry, man. Wait, you bet with the other PvP guards that I'd die? What is wrong with you?
Just be grateful you're alive, kid. Like you said, I practically saved your life, remember?
Okay, so PvP Civilization is much worse than I thought it was.
Alright, well, I guess enjoy your longer life for now. I'll be here tomorrow.
The guard brought me back to my home, a place just a few moments ago I thought I would never see again. I left this place with 2 PvP attacks. That's all I had. I mean, I didn't even
He
have
can go to
enough
sleep
tax to close
finally.
my own door. And now, well, I can afford to close my door a lot of times. Which is
Yeah.
good, because if someone in PvP Civilization wants to fight me, let's just say I'm not gonna last a long time with half a heart. For now, keeping my door shut and staying locked inside my room sounds terrific. I don't even know what I should do now. I mean, a few minutes ago, I had quite literally a 0% chance of survival. And now I'm practically rich in PvP Civilization. Alright, time to log all of this in
We
my
did
video
miss
journal
something
machine.
here.
Hi everyone. This is day something of being in PvP Civilization, and let's just say my life has had some crazy changes. To start, I got my first win in PvP Civilization.
Let's
I
go!
never thought I would see a number that wasn't
drink
a
to that.
0 next to my name. Granted, it wasn't actually a win. My opponent dropped his sword and said some ominous things before sacrificing himself. But, I mean, a win's a win if you ask me. I don't make the rules of PvP. So now I have 39 hits with my sword, which is insane.
Bars,
and I
honestly.
can't help thinking that maybe this could be my chance to finally rank up to a stone sword. To find out what life is like behind that wall. Alright, I'm probably gonna sign off there. Oftentimes, I wonder if talking to this machine is even worth it, but no one has friends in PvP Civilization, so it's all I got. Now, I gotta focus on the important thing, and that's staying alive. If I actually have a chance at getting a stone sword, I'm not gonna be able to do it at half a heart, which means I can't hide behind my door anymore. I have to go get food.
You gotta
if
start
I wanna
fighting,
live.
brother.
Oh no, that's not good. Right when I
Uh-oh.
opened my door, I noticed that the person living across from me had their door open. Whoever lives there wasn't hiding in their room anymore. This could only mean one of two things. One, they were going to the PvP marketplace, or two, they're looking for a fight. Honestly, they could be doing a bit of both. A lot of fights take place in the PvP marketplace, which is why getting food is one of the most dangerous things to do in PvP Civilization. But at this point, I'm left with no options. I need food. I might have extended my lifespan by getting more sword durability, but that doesn't mean I can't die by starvation. I made my way over to where the PvP marketplace
How is he gonna die of
was.
starvation?
Given that I
He's sitting
didn't
at
see
1 health
anyone
right
on the
now.
way over here, it's very likely that someone is inside the PvP marketplace right now. Maybe I'm leading myself into a trap, but that's a risk I'm gonna have to take. I paid one attack to open the gate, and I was now in the PvP marketplace. This is where every player in PvP
He's saying
Civilization
PvP
buys
almost as
anything
much
they
as
want
he's
or
saying
anything they
parkour.
need. Players only usually come here when they're desperate, which is why so many fights take place here. The dangerous part about the PvP marketplace is that there are a lot of places to hide. Someone could be hiding around a corner for hours, waiting to strike at any moment. And if you aren't careful, your life in PvP Civilization could be over in an instant, which is why I'm taking the parkour route instead of the ladders today.
He said
I have
parkour!
one goal, and that's to get food and get out without being spotted. I took a big risk going up the parkour way, and it is impossible. I can't
What?
make this jump without sprint. Maybe if I was a parkour god, I might be able to, but I'm not.
Holy
Time
shit.
to find a new way. But right as I went down to find a new way, I saw another
peak cinema.
player. My suspicions were confirmed, and I was not alone in the PvP marketplace. The only advantage I have is that I saw them before they saw me, so I still might be able to make this work. If that player is still up there, I should be able to take the ladder on the backside of the marketplace without being noticed. The best part about going up this way is that it gets me extremely close to buying the raw chicken or raw pork chop. I got to the top of the ladder expecting an ambush, but I was still in the clear. The good news is that I still had eyes on the player, and I was right in front of the shops where I could get food. If I played this right, I could get the food and get out without being spotted. I quietly climbed up the ladder and took cover behind one of the shops before I was seen. Okay, step 1 done. Now I just need to buy some food. I could either get raw chicken that costs 1 attack, or I could go behind me and get the raw pork chop that costs 2 attacks. Wait,
You
bro,
can't do that with a
pork
fucking
chop's
parkour
kind of
jump.
a scam. I'm just gonna buy a lot of chicken. I swung at the armor stand 1 time, and I got 1 piece of chicken. Okay, that's 1.
One
Let's
piece.
see if she sees me. No, okay, she sees me.
Uh-oh.
I am so dead. What do I do? What do I do? I have nowhere to go. I'm so done for.
Just so you know, I spotted you right as you walked in, if that makes you feel any better.
Well, don't get any closer, okay? I've won a lot of PvP battles in my life, so I wouldn't try anything.
Relax. I already have 3 wins and I'm getting my stone sword tomorrow. I don't need to fight you.
Wait, what? She didn't try attacking me. Let's go, I'm still alive.
Let's
That was
go.
Now the second time where I thought for sure my journey in PvP Civilization would be over. But it's far from over. I got 5 pieces of chicken now, and I still have 31 hits left with my sword. And that's all because that woman decided not to attack me. In all my time in PvP
I can't believe he has
Civilization,
like
I've never
romantic
met
interest
someone
now.
who
This is
didn't
kind of
try to
massive
attack me.
development.
Actually, I take that back. There was the guy from the 1v1 arena that didn't want to fight me. That was also the guy that said we could live without PvP. But this woman is
We can
different.
all
I think
live
the other guy was
together.
crazy. I mean, why would he drop his sword? I mean, even though no one here seems to know a thing about where we are and why we're here, everyone understands that PvP is your life. I remember my
PvP
first day
is
here,
your
and that's
life.
when I realized you had to PvP to survive. My first day, I woke up inside of a room, much smaller than the one I have now, but we'll get to that later. I had no memory of anything before. All I knew was my name. And all I had on me was this wooden sword. But little did I know was that this sword determined my entire life in this civilization. I walked over to the wall to see a sign next to the picture of my face. It said that
I
the
wonder
number
if it's
in
gonna
time
like
was
loop
0.
around and
Honestly,
reconnect.
that number did not change for a while. I mean, it literally changed today. After being stuck behind my door for a while,
Like if
it
he's
didn't
gonna have
take
to
long
fight like the
figure out that
parkour god
PvP
version of
meant
himself with the
everything in this
parkour
place.
PvP
was
or the
used to
PvP
open
god
doors,
version of
to
himself.
close doors, and to keep you alive. Obviously, I did not know that back then, so I wasted a lot of swings just opening and closing my door. So after I was done, probably
fucker.
making my life a few days shorter, I decided to explore the place that I found myself in. And let's just say, I really wish someone would have told me that my sword durability was my lifespan before finding out about the PvP marketplace. This place single-handedly made my life very, very short. I walked around the PvP marketplace and I stumbled upon the realization that PvP was not only used to close and open doors. You could use PvP to buy items. PvP
Oh, you can
was
buy
like
a
currency
Oh,
in
wait,
here.
that's kind of
So,
huge.
With that being said,
Does
I
he
bought
have
a
that?
furnace for 2 attacks.
Okay.
Yep, without having any food. I also bought a chest for 2 attacks without having any items to put in it. And one might think I would have bought raw chicken or raw pork chop when I saw it, given that I was buying everything I could see. But no, for some reason, I decided not to get any food, and instead, I bought a journal machine for 3 attacks. Obviously, looking back, it was
became
not
a
very
fucking
smart decision,
VTuber, dude.
and I honestly don't even know
He
why
be- he
sell
spent
these
his money
things.
on
I
V-
bought
a
one piece of
VTuber
coal
model
because
before
why
he
not?
bought
And
food. That's
when
actually
I
pretty
saw the
accurate.
large house. And I think anyone can assume what I did when I was faced with such a large purchase. So, yep, it is pretty safe to say that the PvP marketplace kind of ruined my life. But it's okay now, cuz
Gambler.
we're back on track, and this time
Real.
I actually learned to spend my swings on food and not physical items that serve no purpose at all. I made my way back up to my house, and I realized that the woman from the PvP marketplace made it back to her room as well. She said that tomorrow she's getting
They're
her stone
neighbors,
sword,
huh?
which means if she's gonna rank up, she already has
The girl
3
next door,
victories.
even.
I started cooking my food, and I loaded up the video journal machine to talk to, well, myself. Alright, so crazy update in PvP Civilization. I met this girl in the PvP marketplace, and I think she might
Woman
like me. I mean,
in
she made
Minecraft?
eye contact with me for like
Oh!
at least 2 seconds. But anyways,
Man, he really
I
is a
figured out that
VTuber.
she has 3 wins in PvP Civilization, which means she knows how to fight. So, that being said, I have a plan, and it might help me get a stone sword. So, after I eat all this cooked chicken and get
Wait,
some more
can you
health
hold
so I
your-
won't die in one hit,
Can you
I
hold
am
the chicken
gonna
in
try
your
to
left
talk to her
hand
and see if she can
and
help
eat it
me
like
rank
that?
up. So, if anyone's watching these video journals, which I'm
Is that a
guessing no one
mod or
will,
is that just something that's
wish
in
me luck.
Minecraft?
All right, well, if this works, I might be able to figure out how to get 3 wins. Hello, this is the guy from the PvP marketplace we met a few minutes ago. Pretty good looking.
Yes? What do you want?
Wait, she didn't say I wasn't good looking. Okay, stop. I gotta focus.
Hey,
Look,
my
I was
man, he's
thinking
in.
You could try teaching me how to rank up to become a stone sword?
And why should I help you with that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I just figured that since you were one of the only people to not attack me in this place, maybe you were different from the others. Maybe you could actually help me.
Listen, kid, don't you know by now you're not supposed to trust anyone in PvP Civilization? And that includes me.
Look, I know we're not supposed to trust anyone in PvP Civilization, but honestly, it's a risk that I'm willing to take. As a
Come
wooden
on.
sword, we can
You got
only
to. You
live
have
for
to be the
59
romantic
days,
interest.
and getting
Wonder
a
if this
better
is, like,
sword
actually
is
his
the
girlfriend or
only way to
something.
live a longer life.
in
I
Minecraft, you
just
could use torches
want
in your
to be
offhand
able
as
to
well.
experience that one day.
Wait,
At
like,
that
if you hold a
moment, I
torch in
just
your
swung the
offhand,
sword
is that,
and I
like-
turned around to see that the woman's door was open.
Fine. I'll teach you how to win battles. Let's just make this quick.
thank you. Let's go.
When's the
Wait,
Minecraft
does this
sex
count as a first date?
civilization?
Please never say that again.
Sorry.
Wait,
I
what did he
couldn't
say?
believe this
Wait,
was
I
happening.
missed it.
I was getting PvP.
Pull it.
Please never say that again.
Sorry. Thank you. Let's go. Wait, does this count as a first date?
Please never say that again.
Sorry.
Oh,
I
no.
couldn't believe this was happening.
In
I was
Java,
getting
that's kinda
PvP
nuts.
advice
I
from
didn't know.
someone who has defeated 3 players in PvP Civilization. Hey, where's your armor stand for your bed? Why do I have to pay to sleep? All right, whatever. I'm ready for my PvP lesson. So, is this gonna make me a PvP master?
Tell me, what do you know about PvP Civilization?
Well,
Not
we
much.
have to PvP to survive, can't run out of sword swings, and no one knows how we got here. That's pretty much it.
Exactly. So let me make this clear. The only
She
thing
got
I
cake
care
on
about
her
is staying alive long
boots.
enough to figure out what this place is. So that means if you try something, I won't hesitate to take you out.
Oh, well, thanks, I guess.
All right. By
Thanks,
the looks of
I
you,
guess.
I'm guessing you've never damaged another player before. So try swinging at me.
Wait, what? I'm not gonna swing my sword at you. I only have 30 attacks left. I don't want to waste one. Plus, obviously you could die.
You have all the attacks you need to rank up. Plus, you couldn't defeat me if you tried. Now swing.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay, that was fine. Now let me teach you a critical hit. Try jumping and on the way down, swing your sword. It will do much more damage.
Wait. You're telling me you can jump and swing your sword at the same time?
This
I can't
fucking
even
idiot.
believe you just said that. Yes, you can jump and swing your sword at the same time. Now, let's go. Try a critical hit.
Okay, so I just jump and swing at the same time. Let's go. All right, I think I got it.
I didn't say jump in place. Try it against me.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Right, of course. I don't know why I did that. I tried jumping and swinging my sword, and just like she said, I landed a critical hit.
There. Now you know something. Pretty much no one with a wooden sword knows how to do one. So winning battles should be easy.
He's a
Now, I need to
prodigy,
get ready.
just like
I'm
in
leaving tomorrow
the
and ranking up. So that means
the
get out of my house,
parkour.
or else I might change my mind about fighting you.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, thank you, and, good luck. This was crazy. I learned how to critical hit. With this skill, I actually can win PvP battles now. I could actually get a stone sword. For the first time in my life, I felt like I had a future in PvP Civilization. I woke up the next day excited for the day ahead. I had plenty of swords.
What if he
and
walks
didn't
in
have
and
to
this
worry
girl's
about the
dead?
daily PvP check. As long as I used my PvP attacks wisely, I could get past the daily PvP checks and keep my door closed for a good 2 weeks or so. And let's just say I had enough swings to pay for some extra information, if you will. And by that, I mean bribing a PvP guard with an extra PvP attack.
Oh, okay. So you want a little inside information now.
A
I
little
might be able to
insider
help with that.
trading.
Just make it quick.
Okay, so here's the deal. You PvP guards know a lot, right? And there's this woman who's about to rank up to become a stone sword, and I was wondering if you could give me her phone number.
All right, buddy. Why would you even ask that? No one
What
even
the
owns a
hell,
phone. So
man?
What would a phone number do?
Shoot. Yeah, I guess that doesn't really make sense when you say it out loud. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of a thing that people say, you know?
But what I can tell you is that I think one of the players is going to try to sneak attack her when she tries ranking up to a stone sword. Not sure if that information is of any value to you, but that's all I got.
Okay, that
I
is
can't believe
actually
we're
some
getting
crazy
romance in
news.
fucking
So
Parkour
do I warn her
Civilization.
about this now, or
The character
should I-
development
Wait,
and the
wait,
writing
I
has
have an
certainly
idea.
gone
If
up
that
since the
player
last
is actually
last
going
few
to try to
movies.
ambush her when she tries ranking up, I could pull a sneak attack of my own and possibly get my second win. Okay, the plan is simple, but I'm still very, very scared.
He's gonna
All I
betray
have to do
her?
is close my door and wait till I hear people coming down the ladder. Well, I really hope this works. I waited for about an hour until I heard the sounds of someone going down the ladder. The attack was happening now, and it was time to launch my plan. If I fail, the only friend I've made in PvP Civilization.
Oh, he's
might
gonna
be
try to
gone.
take
So
her out-
I can't
take
do
out
it.
her
I
attacker.
saw the
Okay.
player at the bottom of the ladder, and both players were running towards the red gate. At this rate, the woman wouldn't make it through in time. I had to get down there now.
Dude,
I
you
didn't
better
have
fucking
time
hurry.
to think about the fact that this was the first PvP battle I've ever engaged in. I snuck up behind the player and I swung my sword. What the? How did you just do that? That did so much damage. Let's just say it's called a serious hit. Wait, serious hit? No, that doesn't sound right. What was it called again? Serious hit, important hit.
A critical hit.
Ah, critical hit.
Like a girl
I
doesn't
don't
want to
care.
be
I
there.
got my second
It's like,
win in
oh,
PvP
this guy saved my
Civilization,
ass.
And I can live for a little
Wait.
longer now. I just realized that I only need one more win and I could be going through this gate one day too. The woman swung her sword for the third time and went through the gate. Wait. I just wanted to say thank you.
Don't mention it. Maybe you do have what it takes to get here one day.
And in that moment, the gate closed, and that woman now
She's
knows
gonna
what
be
it's
like the
on
end
other
boss.
side
He's
of
gonna
the
have
red
to
wall.
kill her.
She actually did it. I've never seen someone in PvP Civilization go from a wooden sword to a stone. Maybe, just maybe, I can be the second one to do it. I have enough hits left with my sword to do it. I just need one more win. Alright, back again with my video journal update. The latest is that my girlfriend left me. I mean, she didn't leave me. I don't know if we were actually dating in the first place, but she got her stone sword, and now I have 2 wins, and I can actually get a stone sword of my own. And to do that, I just need
Does he
one more
even know her
PvP.
name?
So, my plan this time
He called
is to
her
wait
his
again by the
girlfriend.
door
Does he even
until
know her
someone
name?
comes down the ladder. Eventually, someone will have to go to the PvP marketplace, and when they do, I'll be waiting for them. Not in like a creepy way. I mean, not in a nice way either, because I am trying to PvP battle them, but
I'm trying to
I don't
kill
know.
him.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Take their
Anyways, this
lives.
PvP battle could be the end of my journey, or it could be a ticket to a long and luxurious life. After signing off the video journal that no one will ever see, I saw the player I was going to battle at the bottom of the ladder. Just as I suspected, the player was heading towards the PvP marketplace, which could be really good for me because like I said before,
What if he
players
parkours
only
on
buy
top of
things
him?
in PvP Civilization when they're desperate. So there's a good chance that this player is low on hunger, low on health, or both. Honestly, this could be the easiest fight I've ever had to deal with.
It's gonna
I
get
ran
jumped
around
on.
the bottom before going up. I wanted to try to spot the player before I made any moves. Realistically, the player is probably buying food, so the parkour route is probably the best way to go. And this time, I actually have the sprint to get up this way. I ran around the corner
Man.
and I saw where the player was at. If I jumped across to
He's
his
so
side,
good
I
at
would start
parkour. I
the
wonder
fight.
if
And that's
there'll
what I
ever
was
be a
planning on doing. I
parkour
jumped
reason
across,
to
but
this
that's when I
world.
realized I heard footsteps, and the player was right around the corner. The player started coming towards me, but I swung my sword and got in a hit. I was in a bad spot. If I got hit off now, I would probably die from fall damage. I rushed forward to resume the fight, but the player had backed up to another platform. I must have done enough damage in that previous attack to make him retreat. Now, I just gotta play it safe. One hit could determine my future in PvP Civilization. Both of us were at a stalemate. Neither one of us wanted to jump across the platform and hit each other. The players started going down the ladder, and I took my chance. I got one successful hit in without taking any damage. But the
Get your
player
ass
was
over
now
there.
on
He's
the
trying to
run.
escape.
I thought the player
Go.
was gonna try running back to his room, but instead he went up another ladder. I got to the top thinking I was safe, but the player was waiting there for me, and I got hit once. Come on, I have to win this battle. Nope, I missed my hit. I missed my hit. Oh no, this isn't good.
Stop
I waited
turning your
around
back
the
to him.
corner
What are you
and I
doing?
landed 2 more hits on the player. I don't know how he was doing it, but the player was still alive. But after I heard the sound of fall damage, I knew he must be extremely low. One more hit could decide this battle. All I have to do now is not get hit off the platforms. It's time to end this battle. That was until the player pulled out cooked chicken.
Oh, fucking get over there. What are you waiting for?
I'm so done for. I knew I made a mistake. From the beginning, I thought this player would be weak, but he had cooked food on him the entire time. And now I am in big trouble. I needed to find somewhere to go fast. The player was closing in on me, and I knew I had to do something risky. I jumped off the platform, managing to catch myself on the ladder without taking any fall damage. But that wasn't stopping the player, and they were right on my tail. I was running out of options, and I couldn't help but take more fall damage. In a few moments, I would be cornered, and there would be nowhere left for me to jump. But that's when I realized something. I was in the PvP marketplace, and I still had a good amount of swings left with my sword. I climbed to the top of the platform, and I saw that the shop I was in sold health potions for a cost of 3 attacks. I had 24 hits left.
You
with
better
my
fucking
sword.
make those
I could
things
afford
count.
to
You
do
got a
it.
whole
I swung
fucking
3 times
stone
with the
sword to
armor
get,
stand,
brother.
and I gained 2 hearts of mine back. But that wasn't enough. I needed more to win this fight. I ended up buying 3 health potions, and I got back up to full health. Now I could stand a chance in this battle. I tried swinging at my opponent from above, but he had the advantage, and I couldn't hit him from here. The player must be low. I just need to find a way to connect one more hit. And that's when I remembered something.
Try jumping and on the way down, swing your sword.
Am I really doing this? Yep, it looks like I'm doing it. I jumped off the platform, swinging
Oh.
my sword in midair. I thought I was done for. I thought the fall damage would have been the end of me, but I was still alive, and I didn't see the player above me. I climbed back up the platform
Oh,
to see
he
a
got
floating
him.
wooden sword on the ground. It was
Hell
over.
yes.
I won the battle, and this wasn't just any battle. This was my 3rd win that I needed to rank up to become a stone sword. I actually did it. Now I just need to get out of here without dying from fall damage. That would be tragic. I can't believe this is my only way down. Oh, that was really close. I realized that next time I should probably be bringing food to a fight. Somehow I got back to my room safely, and I got
My
to lay my
goodness.
eyes upon something I never thought I would see. the number 3 next to my name. I couldn't believe it. I was actually going to rank up to become a stone sword. This was all that I have dreamt about for, well, not that long, probably less than a month, but still, as long as I could remember. This calls for one last journal log. Well, this is it. I can't believe I'm actually saying this,
Captain's
but
log.
I'm gonna become a stone
Oh.
sword today. So, after I eat this chicken,
Oh,
feel up to
900
it, I'm gonna
hours.
walk down there and go through the red gate into a better life. If the rumors are true about stone swords, my life could be over 100 hits long, and that's the life
My life
I've
could be
always dreamed
over
of having.
100
So,
hits
unless
long.
they sell video journal machines
goes my
beyond
phone.
the wall, this is me signing off on my last journal log.
Amen.
After I ate my 2 pieces
Godspeed,
of chicken,
brother.
I went over to the wall.
This would
There
be
was
really
no
interesting
reason
if
I
he
should be
just-
spending any more time in this place. I had
Excuse
my
me,
food
if he
waiting,
just
and
never
it
was able
time
to
rank
document
up.
again?
I swung my sword 3 times and the gate opened up. This was it. There was no turning back now. When I go beyond this wall, I'll get to live the life that I deserve, that everyone deserves, and I'll never have to return back to this nightmare of a place. After taking one last look at PvP
I wonder who his
civilization,
builders are. I wonder
stepped
if he
inside
builds
the
them
wall,
himself,
and the gate
or, like,
closed
with
behind
friends
me,
or
And I
whatever.
finally got to see what was behind the red gate. I was in some giant hallway, and I turned around and the door was sealed shut. Okay, I don't know what
Should've
I was
probably brought
expecting,
food
but
in,
this is
brother.
not what I had pictured in my head. I continued down the hallway until I stopped at what looked like to be some sort of entryway. When I walked over the smooth stone, the wooden sword that used to be in my hand disappeared, and in its place was something else. It was all that I
In
had been
my
hoping
place,
to get, a stone
in
sword.
his
I walked over to the red blocks in the middle of the room. Entry to level 2, what does that mean? I looked over the edge and all I saw was a giant drop that led to nothing.
That's
No
like the
ladders,
reverse
no
of Parkour
staircase, I couldn't see the
Civilization.
bottom. Wait, so down there is where level 2 is. Does that mean people with stone swords have been living under us the entire time? Okay, that is crazy. I was not expecting that. But that's when I took a look around and realized that there were shops inside of this room. A leather chest plate for the cost of 20 attacks? How many attacks do I even have? I looked down at my sword and saw that my life was over 130 hits long. 130? Are you serious? I can live forever. I don't know why there were shops here, but I'm guessing that it was a chance to prepare for what life was like at level 2. This was crazy. I not only had a stone sword, but I had armor now. I wish I had these for my PvP battles earlier. Wait, what is this? Blue leather chestplate for 25 attacks? Wait, I should have bought this one. A blue leather chestplate is so much cooler than a regular one. Wait, what is
This
A
fucking
green
idiot, he's
leather
just
chestplate.
buying, he's
Okay,
going
that's my
crazy,
favorite color.
stop!
Black leather chestplate. That's my second favorite color. Obviously a purchase. Okay, I'm not gonna make the same mistake as last time. I'm actually gonna get food. Golden carrot or a golden apple for 20 attacks? That's nothing. I'm rich now. Bro, this is so cool. I just want to buy everything. What is this? A video journal machine? Bro, this is insane. Now I can record what it's like at level 2 of PvP Civilization.
This boy in the...
This is PvP Civilization, where your entire life
This
is determined by
motherfucker,
the amount of
dude,
hits
what?
you have left with your sword,
Hi, corned
which means
beef.
my life
Hello.
is only 58 attacks long.
The
Unless I
Disciples.
make it past this wall, which will give me a stone sword, doubling my lifespan. But the thing is I already made it past the wall, and I died. In PvP Civilization,
fucking
if your sword
idiot,
breaks, it's game over,
dude.
and mine definitely broke. So the question is how am I standing here alive and with a full durability wooden sword? Part of me wants to think that getting a stone sword and dying was
go
just
bother
a
the
bad
hag.
dream,
Tell
but
the
I know
hag
it was real.
that,
The sign in my room still says
Len
I won 3
said,
PvP battles, which means every fight I had and everything
I'm
I
going
went
to
through
hang
had to
clothes
happen,
off of
which
one of
means
her
I definitely
antlers.
died.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Get out here. Time for PvP.
And I forgot about the daily PvP checks.
Thank
At
you.
least I got a new
Have a
wooden
good
sword
one.
now. Surviving the daily attack won't be an issue.
You know the drill. You owe 1 PvP attack, just like every day.
You are just the person I need to talk to. I don't even know how to say this. How exactly am I still alive?
I am so glad you brought that up. I ask myself that question every single day. You have 0 PvP skill. You leave your door open all the time. You talk to yourself. You think you have a girlfriend,
Wait,
but she is
okay,
most
that's not-
certainly not interested in you. You act all cool like you're the main character or something, and then the plot armor? Don't even get me started.
What?
This guy's
You're not even
roasting
that
his
good
ass.
looking.
Okay, bro, can you stop? That's not at all what I was talking about. All of that was very unnecessary and kind of mean. Also, the girlfriend part, kind of debatable in my opinion. But anyways, no, I mean, I actually died. I got a stone sword and it broke and I'm back here.
I don't even know what to say to that. If you're gonna try to make up a crazy story to get out of your daily PvP attack, it won't work.
No, you don't get it. I'm not making this up. After I won the third PvP battle needed to rank up, I went through the red gate. I was in some hallway, and when I walked towards the end, a stone sword appeared in my hand. And that's when I realized everyone with a stone sword has been living under us this entire time. But before I could go down there, well, I bought 4 chest plates, I tried buying a video journal machine, and then I died.
What a fucking idiot.
So let me get this straight. You got your
Can't
3
stand
wins,
this
you got
man.
your stone sword, and then you bought 3 leather chest plates,
It was actually 4 leather chest plates, but continue.
and then you decided to buy a video journal machine,
Well, I mean, I had to keep up with my daily journal, especially after I ranked up to a stone sword.
and then your sword broke and you died. What happened after?
This fuckwit.
And then I woke up back here in my bed like nothing ever happened.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna need 2 attacks now to make up for all that pain and suffering for listening to all that.
I'll give you
Please
3
behave yourself
attacks
next time.
just to
I didn't
flex on you.
expect the PvP guard to believe my story. I didn't even believe it myself when I said it out loud. All I know is somehow I was revived in PvP Civilization. It's kind of unfortunate how me coming back to life.
What are they,
leads
like,
to
a
me
little,
paying double what I would
little
usually pay in a daily
masochistic, I'd
PvP
say.
check. But all things considered, the most important thing is that I'm alive. I thought my journey was over, but I might still have a chance to figure out what PvP Civilization is, to figure out why we're even here, and if there's a way out. The only thing I know for certain is that a stone sword gives me a longer life. And of course, I had to go and break it.
You
in
had to
2
go
minutes.
fuck it
Not
up,
exactly my
brother.
Smartest moment. Wait, what am I still doing here? I have 3 PvP wins. I could rank up right now.
Belle
To get
says
a
if you
stone
try to
sword in
hang one of your
PvP
piss-stained
Civilization, you
underpants
only
on her
need 2
horns,
things.
she's
You
gonna
need to
kick
win 3
your piss
PvP
jugs.
battles, and you need 3 hits of your sword to open up the gate. Fortunately, I have both of those, so there's nothing stopping
Tell
me now
her
from ranking up. Actually, if I remember, the
My
food on the
underwear
other
are not
side of the wall was
piss-stained, but
expensive.
just for
I
her,
might be the
wink,
only
I'd
one who
make an
knows that.
exception.
Usually, no one would be able to come back to this side of the wall after you go through. Wait, I might be the smartest person in PvP Civilization. I'm just gonna buy food here because it's cheaper, and then once I rank up, I'll have a
believe you.
stone sword with
Wait,
full
you wanna take a look
durability
at my
and tons of
underwear?
food to
Buy me
survive
dinner
level
first,
2.
shit.
Let's go. I went to the PvP marketplace to carry out my plan, but it quickly went downhill. Ah! Wait, I'm sorry, I'm leaving. Okay, on second thought, I don't need food. I just
That
need to
was
rank
actual
up.
fear.
Oh,
I don't
this
think
is
he was
really bad.
expecting this
Ever
guy to
since
be
I
up
came
there.
back to life, I completely forgot where I was. This was
Cat
PvP
boys.
Civilization, a place where people are
Yeah,
forced to fight
who's
each
a
other
cat
for a
these
better
days?
life. And because I let my guard down, I don't have time to rank up now. The only way out of this is a
He's
PvP
gotta
battle.
fight.
All right, bro, this is your last chance to step away. I've already got 3 PvP wins, but I'm not afraid to make it 4.
Wait, just a second. I don't want to fight. I just want to talk.
Right, so you attack me, and now you want me to trust you?
Screw you
That's
for the ban.
never
I
gonna
didn't
happen.
ban you. I timed
I'd
you
put my
out.
sword down if I could. Just listen to me. I know you died, and I know you came back.
What? What are you talking about?
I saw
Plot
you go
twist?
through the gate to get your stone sword, and I heard the story you told to the guard.
Let me take a guess. You thought that believing my story
This
would get me
mod,
to
nah,
trust you? I
I'm
mean,
the goat.
what did you hope to gain?
I mean,
from
not
all of
actually,
this?
but
I
like,
thought this might be
you
important.
know what I mean.
The other day, I overheard you talking with a woman.
Oh yeah, that was actually me and my girlfriend.
I highly doubt that.
It's up for interpretation. Anyways, continue.
You said something that stuck with me.
Hey,
My lettuce. Ah!
all right, whatever. I'm ready for my PvP lesson. Okay, talk about invasion of privacy. Anyways, so
Yes.
why exactly did that stick with you?
Fucking
And why
listening
go
in.
through all of this to tell me that?
If you want to talk more, I live on the top floor on the right.
Bye.
You don't have to trust me,
Bye, bye,
and
bye,
I
bye,
don't expect
bye,
you
bye,
to.
bye, bye.
All I want to say is ask the guards if you have to pay to sleep in PvP Civilization.
And that was the last thing the player said to me before he turned around and went back towards the houses. Why should I ask a guard if I have to pay to sleep in PvP Civilization? Maybe the player was trying to stall me from ranking up? I mean, there's nothing stopping me now. I guess it could be some sort of trap. Or the player knows something that I
Unless.
don't, and asking a guard is the only
Unless.
way to find out. Alright, I guess I can wait a few more minutes to rank up. Hey, excuse me, guard, could I ask you a question?
Please, not you again. If I hear another fake story from you, I think I actually might die.
Okay, I don't know how listening to a story could possibly be that bad, but anyways, no, it's not a story, just a question. Do players have to pay to sleep in PvP Civilization? You know, like pay a tax to sleep?
Why would you have to pay to go to bed? I mean, the conditions in PvP Civilization are bad enough already. That would just be cruel.
So why is there an armor stand next to my bed?
Okay, if you're gonna talk to yourself, please just step away from the door and do it somewhere else.
I watched as the guard disappeared
Wait.
behind the doors that
What?
only PvP guards have access to. He said that no player has to pay to sleep in PvP Civilization. So that means I'm the only one with an armor stand in my room next to my bed. But why? I'm guessing that that player that told me to ask the guard knows something. Once again, this could be an elaborate trap that I'm falling for, but if I rank up to a stone sword, I might never be able to come back here. So this could be my last chance to find out what the player knows. Alright, if this is a trap, let's just hope I can PvP my way out of this. Hey, look, it's the guy from a few minutes ago. Before you do anything, do not open the door. We can talk like this. So, now that that's clear, I asked the guard the question you told me to ask.
And I'm guessing the answer you got made you curious.
I don't get it. Why would
Why do
I
you have so
an
much
armor
sass
stand in
with
my
it,
room?
though?
I mean, I have to pay 3 attacks to sleep. That's kind of a scam if you ask me. I've only slept once in PvP Civilization because of that.
That's what I'm trying to piece together. Armor stands are powerful. They can't be broken, and they basically control all of PvP Civilization. But most importantly, hitting armor stands always gives something in return.
That's right. Armor stands are used to buy things.
What if
The
he
question I
secretly
have
was like
is,
banking
when you
it?
hit the armor stand in your room,
What
Banking
was I
it.
actually buying? Because if sleeping is free, then I paid 3 PvP attacks for something else.
exactly.
At that moment, I knew that that player and I were thinking the exact same thing. Okay, crazy idea, but you don't think that that armor stand in my room is what allowed me to respawn, do you?
Maybe.
Oh,
Or it could be nothing. Of course, you would need to die again to test it out, but I hope it doesn't come to that.
The player was right. The only way to know for certain if the armor stand makes me respawn is if I die again. And to be honest, I'm not too sure I want to test that willingly. Because if I'm wrong and the armor stand does nothing, then I obviously run the risk of being gone for good, and whatever second chance I got would be thrown out the window. The best course from here on out is to treat this like my one and only life. Maybe this armor stand was responsible.
Listen,
for
the
bringing
worst
me back
thing,
to
you could
life,
just
but if it wasn't, then
hit
I
it
only have one
anyway,
more shot to
right?
make
You
it
could just-
out of
you could just
PvP
put the- you could just
Civilization.
bank
And
it.
this time, I'm not gonna waste it. I waited in my room until nighttime came around. Tomorrow was the day I rank up to become a stone sword, and it will be the day where I figure out what life is like when you can live for over 130 attacks. There's no questioning
Unless you
that
spend it
life on
again.
the second level is gonna be
Fuck ass.
dangerous. It's a very real possibility that I don't even survive my first day, which is why I'm taking a chance with this mysterious armor stand in my room. No one knows a thing about this place and why we're even in here, so maybe it's not too crazy to believe that this armor stand could save my life. Alright, been a while since I've done a video journal log. Hello? We're back again.
Hello,
with the video
Sour
journal.
Tarts.
I guess I
Welcome
should address
back.
the elephant in the room. I'm alive. Yes, I know I broke my stone sword before I even got to level 2, but we're just not going to talk
Fuck
about
ass
that anymore.
me.
The point is I am on my way to get my stone sword for real this time, and I'm not going to break it in the first 2 minutes. I know I traditionally have a problem with spending all of my attacks very quickly, but I can promise that's not going to happen again. I mean, that guy was the old me. I'm a changed man now. When you die and come back to life, I can't explain it, but it just makes you value the important things in your life more. Like my girlfriend. She got her stone sword a couple days ago, and
Him and his
honestly,
fucking
probably words
girlfriend,
say
dude.
about me. That is, if she survived level 2. But given the fact that she actually knows how to fight, I'm sure she's doing just fine. Anyways, let's talk strategy. Once I drop down to level 2 of PvP Civilization, there's no coming back. There is a chance that the mysterious armor stand in my room causes me to respawn, but I'm not counting on that. As far as I'm concerned, this is my last and only chance to survive and make it out of PvP Civilization. Which means this time I'm not spending my attacks on chest plates. I'm buying 3 pieces of cooked steak for 18 attacks. Ugh, I know the prices are bad, but I can't risk going to the PvP marketplace
The
again. I
inflation
just
is
need to
killing the
rank up.
market,
And
surely.
the only other thing I'm buying is, well, let's just say the next update will come from level 2. All right, signing off. Okay, as planned, buying a video journal machine for 30 attacks. I still have 113 attacks left. Yeah, I'll be good. Besides, I don't know how I could live without this thing. I walked over to the giant hole in the ground that would lead to the second level of PvP Civilization. I couldn't see anything at the bottom. For all I know, I might not even survive the drop. But I know that there's only one way to find out. I jumped, not knowing if I would ever come back. I thought my feet were never gonna touch the ground again until I heard a huge splash and I looked up to see I was completely submerged in water.
Bro,
I've never
get
seen
up.
this much water
Get
in my life
up.
before, let alone any water in PvP Civilization at all. I came up to the surface to take a
Fucking
look at my
stressing me
surroundings.
out,
All I saw
shit.
were 4 identical hallways. This was it. This was the start of my new life as a stone sword in PvP Civilization.
As a stone
it was pretty
sword.
clear that this
LARPing
was a
as a
one-way
stone
trip.
sword.
There would be no way back up to the wooden sword level. But who knows? Maybe I'll never want to go back up again. Maybe getting a stone sword was a ticket to paradise. Or even better, this could be the end and the way out of PvP Civilization. I walked to the end of one of the hallways and I was met with a door. Except I know these doors.
Except
These
that
doors
wasn't.
weren't the ones that players with swords could open. These doors were only opened by PvP guards. Oh wait, there's a button. I pressed the button that should have opened the door, but unfortunately it did not. Well, this is perfect. I guess level 2 of PvP Civilization is broken. So what now? But all of a sudden, I heard the door open and a PvP guard was standing right in front of me.
Just for future reference, you only need to ring the doorbell one time. Anyways, welcome to level 2. Follow me.
Oh, it was a doorbell. That kind of makes sense. Well, here we go. Time for level 2 of PvP Civilization. The door closed behind us as I followed the guard with a different colored shield down the ladder. In a matter of seconds, my new life would begin. The guard opened the door in front of us and we walked out into level 2 of PvP Civilization. This was life as a stone
What the
sword.
fuck?
It looked
What the
almost
fuck?
identical to the wooden
Did you
sword,
hear that?
which I didn't have a problem with.
I
The
didn't know
problem
my
I had
fucking
was that
headrest
by
could
the
move.
looks of it,
What
it
the
didn't
fuck?
look like I was escaping PvP Civilization.
What
anytime
the
soon.
fuck?
Since you just ranked up, you're under my protection until we get to your room. Follow me.
Let's go. I'll
What
take protection
the
from a PvP
hell?
guard any day. No
This is
way. I get a
awesome.
top floor room too? Maybe this is paradise.
Alright, this right here is your room on the top floor to the left. It's a standard one room, one bed, but of course if you're looking for something bigger, you can always buy the large house from the PvP marketplace.
Let's go. I can buy a bigger house
Let's
here, too.
go.
I am definitely getting one of those. Well, thank you for the protection.
Look, I know you're new here, but players usually
Got a
leave
tip.
a PvP tip for our services, you know, for getting you to your house safely.
Oh, a tip? Yeah, for sure. I got you. Sorry, I didn't know tipping was a thing here.
Thank you very much appreciated. Well, good luck in PvP Civilization. I hope you survive.
Thank you, I guess. That doesn't sound too good.
He's got to meet his
Here we go.
girlfriend
My
again.
life
They're
is
going to
now
be
82
neighbors
attacks
again.
long. I always dreamed for a time when I could have a stone sword and live longer than 59 hits. And now I'm living that dream. The question now is, where do I go from here? I looked at the sign on the wall next to the picture of me. It said I have 0 wins. Well, that's odd. I should have 3 wins. I guess information travels slowly in PvP Civilization.
You gotta
Take a look
win
around
with the
stone
stone
level.
sword. That's
Just
the
like
issue.
at the wooden sword level, there was the same red wall with the same door. But something was different. Something changed about the design on the walls. And that's when I realized the truth of PvP Civilization has been around me this entire time. I never questioned as to why the walls were designed the way they were. Why there was wood only at the top. But now seeing the new gray stones filled in underneath, I now realize
It's
that
the
the
house.
walls were never just designed. They were all of the levels of PvP Civilization. And there
What,
were
what?
5. All of a sudden, I heard the swing of a sword right behind me. Oh, this can't be good.
I should have known that was you talking.
No
Hey, I
way.
called it.
Seriously, stop talking and get in here. It's like you're trying to die.
You know what? I don't even care about the fact that I just found out that there might be 5 levels to PvP Civilization, and the fact that I'll probably never escape this place, because I got a room across my future wife. Let's go. Don't worry about the door. I'll get it. It's just what gentlemen do. Anyways, so long time no see.
I'm gonna ignore that first part. Well, congratulations. Looks like you have what it took to rank up after all.
Yeah, well, I couldn't have done it without your help. I mean, you taught me everything I needed to know about PvP, and I have a longer life because of it. But anyways, let's talk about the important stuff. Like how crazy it is that your room is across from my room? I mean, if I had to guess, it's like the universe wants us to be together.
All right, kid. The only reason you got that house in the first place is because I defeated the person
He's
who was
fucking
living there
raising him
before
up.
you.
Oh.
And you were about to be my second victim if it wasn't for that weird thing you do where you talk to yourself.
It's called monologuing, and it's good for the story. Anyways, so what do I need to know about
PvP Civilization goes even deeper. You need 5 victories. here to
Why
rank
is
up
it
to
that
an iron sword,
only
but I
he
don't
he
know what it is.
monologues and
5
not the fact that he
victories for an
defended
iron
you
sword?
from a
There's
flank
no way I'm
attack?
good enough at PvP to win 5 more battles. I died already. Can't the suffering just
Surely,
end?
I'm
surely.
sorry. Did you just say you died already? What do you mean by that?
Oh, yeah, funny thing. So, I actually got a stone sword a while ago, and for reasons that won't be said, it broke and I died, but I woke back up on the first
Wasted
layer.
his
You're
fucking
saying I can
gauge.
take you out right now and you'll come back.
Whoa, what is wrong with you? No,
Hey,
we're
yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
test
yeah,
it
yeah,
out.
yeah,
All
let's
I
chill,
know
let's
is that
chill,
there's an
homie.
armor stand in my room at the
Hold
first
up.
level. No one else in
Put a pause
PvP
on that.
Civilization seems to have one, so that's my only guess on how I came back to life.
Not even even sure if you're telling the truth or not, but if someone
The
did have
truth.
that power, they could be the strongest one in PvP Civilization.
The woman was right. If
The
I had
woman.
the power to respawn,
The
I could
woman was
practice
right.
PvP without worrying about dying, and eventually I would be the best in PvP Civilization. That also means that I would have enough chances to get to the last level, or better yet, find out the truth about this place. All right, I don't know if I'm ever gonna respawn again, so what should I do?
You should go find a chest plate. It's unlikely you'll survive a battle without one.
Right, buy a chest plate. I totally don't have a rocky history with buying chest plates, but the woman was right. I'm not that good at PvP, so getting a chest plate means that's probably my best chance of survival. I thanked the woman for her help again, and I told her that if she was ever ranking up to an iron sword soon, I would be totally comfortable with a long distance relationship. She didn't respond to that part, but
Oh,
you know,
yeah?
that's the thing. She's so
Yeah.
serious all the time. It's fine. Anyways, before I go get a chest plate, and actually before I do anything in PvP Civilization, I need to do
getting
quite
a
possibly the most important task of all time,
influential
and that's
on these
find a good place
ladies,
for my
huh?
video journal machine. I bought this thing for 30
Hey.
swings of my sword, so I have to make good use of it. All right, this seems like a great spot. This is my first video journal.
This
as a
is
stone
the
sword in
life.
PvP Civilization, and I will say
I love
are
that
off
he
to a
just
great
keeps
start.
buying this
I have
fucking
cooked
thing.
beef to tie me over for a while, and I have around 80 swings
Cooked
left with my
beef,
sword. On
corned
top of
beef.
that, my girlfriend lives right across from me. How crazy is that?
I love the
She's
fucking
insane
vine
at
booms.
PvP, so she'll protect me, hopefully. But for now, I'm on a solo journey, and that's to buy a chest plate. Yes, I know the obvious question is, am I scared that my shopping addiction is going to get the best of me again?
Yes.
Given the fact that last
The
time
answer
I
is
bought
yes.
4 chest plates, breaking my sword, and dying. But no, I will not be tempted this time because now I'm actually focused on my survival. Anyways, that's the end of this video journal log. Hopefully, I will be around to update it again. I made my way over to my first new room at the stone sword level. When I walked in, I saw a structure that I've never seen before. If this was the
It's a
PvP
tree.
marketplace at level 2, it sure looked a lot different. I had to be careful. I was in unexplored territory, meaning players could be hiding
Got
anywhere waiting
vines.
for a
They got a
sneak
little bit of
attack,
parkour
especially
mixed
on
in with
players
this. He's
that
kind
have
of
never been here,
leading up
like
to it.
me.
You know,
I climbed up the
come on,
vines
headphones,
and
love you.
hopped onto
Bye,
the first level of the
Scylla.
structure. And sure enough, I found myself in the PvP marketplace. This is where
Good
every
night,
player
love
goes
you.
to get what they
Bye-bye.
need to survive here. And I need a chest plate to survive. No!
Oh,
I am not a fan of this design choice for the PvP marketplace. From what I could tell, the first floor of the PvP marketplace was only food, which means the chest plate that I'm after should be at the top. Looking back, I should have just gotten a chest plate before I came down here. If I had done that, my life would have been a
I just
lot
took a
less
big
stressful.
whiff of this
But now I know
alcohol,
what
and
to do if
I
respawn.
feel like it
All right,
just
what do we got here? PvP
seared
start
my
protection,
nostril
60
hairs.
Seconds. It costs 50 attacks plus expected tip. Wait, that's awesome. Can I afford this?
Expected
77 attacks left.
I'll show
No,
you
I
an
can't buy this,
expected
but
tip.
I'll come back for this one day. I walked over to the next armor stand and stumbled upon exactly what I was looking for. Here we go. Leather chest plate for 20
Could've
attacks. And
bought
I'm only
that
buying one this time.
earlier.
Oh, I don't think so. Oh man, that's not good. I slowly turned around to see a player with a leather chest plate standing directly
Fucking
across from me.
swing
If
fast,
this was
brother
gonna
man.
end in
What
a
are you
PvP
doing?
battle, I don't know if this was one I could win.
Bold move coming up here thinking you could get a chest plate without a fight, but that's what all the new stone swords do. They come here unprepared and fall right into my trap. And I get the easiest PvP victories of my life.
get the
After
easiest
I've taken out
PvP
you,
of my
I can
life.
rank up to become an iron sword, so thank you.
Of course, this guy has a leather chest plate and 4 wins already, and there's no way down to the surface except through.
He's
the
gonna
cave.
fall.
That's
He's
not
gonna
an
fall.
option.
He's got to.
The
There's
path
no way
is
he's gonna
blocked,
die.
and the only
Like,
way through
not
is
even
to
an hour
fight.
into this
This
movie.
will probably be
Well,
my
I
last
guess die a
PvP
second
battle.
time.
I will give it my all. But let's just say I really hope that respawn thing is an option. The player walked towards me and I pulled out my best trick in the book.
Wow, a new stone sword player that knows how to critical hit? You might actually win this.
Come on, I just gotta land one more. Wait, what was that? How did you just hit me so many times?
It's called a PvP combo. You actually have to be good at PvP to do it. Now let's get this over with.
This guy was too good, but he also talked too much. I saw an opening and I took it. I jumped off into the center of the PvP marketplace, just barely catching myself at the bottom of the vines. It didn't look like the player was after me, but still, that was way too close. I didn't
had
achieve
to
my goal
flee.
of getting a chest plate, but all I needed to do now was get back safely.
Eat your
Fortunately,
food.
I did that part successfully.
Eat your
Okay,
food, eat
now
your
I'm
food.
just gonna take a break. I do not want to explore any more of PvP Civilization. I've got one piece of steak left, which should tie me over for a while. So, in the meantime, I will talk about my feelings. All right, back again. Video journal log number 2 here, and a lot of unanswered questions about PvP Civilization. Why are we here? How do we get out? Why are we forced to fight each other? And then there was that thing that guy just did to me. What was it called? A PvP combo? Yeah, I wonder what that's all about.
Combo
How do I do
combo.
one of those? Every day it just seems like I know less and less about the world. Oh man, there is just so much to wrap my head around. Oh, and don't even get me started about the PvP guards. What's up with them? I mean, can guards rank up themselves? How do you become a guard at level 2? And those doors that only they're allowed to open, where do those go? And why do guards accept bribes in the form of PvP attacks? I don't know how getting attacked by players helps them in any way. So that's just another thing that doesn't make any sense. And then there's the woman that lives across from me. Oh, talk about a complicated relationship. She's been a little distant lately, you know, winning PvP battles.
You just gotta
and
figure
trying to
things
find the
out.
truth
Talk
about
it
this
through.
place. But I feel
Communication
like we're
is
gonna
the
get
best
married
key.
someday. I wonder if they sell engagement rings in PvP Civilization. Talking to myself. A lot of unknowns, a lot of unanswered questions, and no
He's a
guarantee that
VTuber.
I'll
He
survive
can't
the next
be-
day. As of now,
he
I have a little
can't
over 70
be,
hits left of my sword to try to get to the
Oh,
next
it's
level.
sword.
If I got an iron sword, who
He
knows
can't be
how long my
committed.
life
He's a
would be.
VTuber.
But if
He's gonna
I'm
lose all
rank
his
up to an
viewers.
iron sword, I can't just stay in my room forever. I have to PvP. I fell asleep against the door
Why
of my
PvP
room
so
until I
fucking
woke
hard
up
right
from the
now?
sound of
Why is it
voices.
fucking
Just
hard right
outside
now?
my room, I could hear the PvP guard talking. All I heard was 1v1 and let's go, followed by the sound of people climbing down a ladder. If my suspicions were correct, the woman across from me was selected for a mandatory 1v1. Sure enough,
Oh,
I opened up my
no.
door to see that the woman's
Oh,
room was
no.
open. This was really bad. I don't care how good she is at PvP. If you get selected for a mandatory 1v1, only one person comes back alive. And if she gets matched up with someone that has a chest plate, she could be in huge trouble, which is why I have to try to help. I followed the guard into the next room, and sure enough, I was in the 1v1 arena at the stone level. Okay,
Can he
I gotta
jump
try
in
to
and
get
save
here
her?
somehow.
Whoa, buddy, let me stop you right there. If you're
Bribe
looking
him.
for a 1v1, there's only two ways you can get up there. You either get selected for a mandatory 1v1, or you can buy a ticket.
A ticket, yes, perfect. That's exactly what I need.
20.
Do you have any on you? How much does it cost?
Do you really think I look like a guy who sells tickets? No, I don't
Yes.
have any on me. You have to buy one from the PvP marketplace. They're kind of pricey though, just a heads up. You can find them at the top level.
Ah, the PvP marketplace.
Oh,
Okay, I'll be right back.
no.
I had to hurry. If I don't get this ticket in time, I might risk losing the one person I can trust in PvP Civilization.
No,
However,
you
if I'm
can't
gonna
do
have
this.
any
You can't
chance at
die,
joining that
man.
Fight, I need to win a fight of my own first. I got to the top where I saw the player with the chest plate standing directly over the armor stand I needed to get to. This was it. No running this time. I had to see this through till the end.
Well, looks like you've come back to give me my
I don't
fifth
like
win.
his E-boy
Once I have
voice.
my iron sword, I'll remember to thank you.
All right, this is it. No time for caution. I can't hold anything back. I charged at the player and swung my sword. I didn't even know what I was doing. All I knew was that I had to win this fight. I managed to get it hidden without being touched. But just a second later,
Oh
I
my
lost
gosh.
the advantage and I was on the run. I climbed up above one of the armor stands and I was officially trapped. There was nowhere for me to run. I had one chance to win this fight and I was gonna have to make it count. As of now, I had
Eat
the
it.
high ground
Eat the
advantage,
food.
and
Eat the
player
food.
was
Eat the
waiting
food.
for me
Eat the
to come
food.
down.
Eat the
Come
food.
on,
Get
if
the
this is
health
gonna
and eat the
work, I just
food.
have to land one attack. I kept running up to the edge, trying to make my opponent think I was gonna jump. But then I went for it. I jumped over the player, swinging my sword. and I
Oh,
went down,
shit!
And the player went flying off the edge. I looked down at the ground, and the battle was over. By some miracle, I
Incredible.
was still alive.
Nice swing,
Okay,
good
there is
form.
a lot going through my head right now, but I do not have time to think about it.
Not a sword,
All I will
though.
say for now
Hey.
is I'm lucky to be alive. I walked over to the armor stand where I could buy a 1v1 ticket. It costed 30 attacks, and I had 65 left. But I just eliminated someone, so if I pick up their stone sword, I should get some back. 30 attacks later, the 1v1 ticket was in my possession. I was debating leaving the sword on the ground, but after buying one more piece of steak, I didn't have enough swings left with my sword to go into another fight. I needed this sword, and of course, it was stuck
He had
on
to
top of a tree.
PvP.
All right, double checking. There's no easy way up. Of course there's not.
Gotta be
Looks like I have to go the hard way. I jumped off the lowest level of the PvP marketplace, taking a huge amount of damage. But I found the sword, and after it combined into my own, I gained 30 more
59,
attacks.
baby.
I should say 24 more attacks, because now I have to go buy another piece of steak. I ran back to the 1v1 arena, hoping there was still time. Okay, I have a 1v1 ticket.
Good for you. Once this 1v1's over, you can put the ticket into the dispenser and go on up.
What? No, I bought the ticket to go in now.
I didn't know this needed to be said, but this is a 1v1 arena, not a 1v1v1 arena. You can't go up until the fight's finished.
There's
Come
gotta be a way up there.
on, let him
All right,
in.
didn't wanna have to
Bribe
pull
him,
this out.
bribe
What
him.
do you say you let me in now?
You really think you're gonna bribe me with PvP attacks? That's not gonna work, pal.
We'll see about that.
2 attacks. Alright, there might be a small chance I'm willing to accept a bribe.
How do you feel after 2 more attacks?
I feel like I am very much willing to take a bribe. Keep going.
Let's go. I mean,
Wait, 1 second.
oh, am I good to go up now?
No, not yet. I just need to catch my breath. I got a little low on health there. Just wait a few seconds for me to get some hearts back.
Bro, what? This is like the longest bribe ever. Okay, look, I'm kind of on a time crunch. Are you good now?
Alright, I'm good. Continue.
I paid the guard 4 more attacks with my sword until he finally broke.
Thank you very much.
Damn,
much
dude, he's
closer to
just
ranking up
fucking ringing
because
him
of you.
dry at
Alright,
this
you can head on
point.
up.
Let's go. Thank you so much. Also, way to pull out a crazy lore drop at the end right there. I'll have to come back to that. I opened up the dispenser and dropped in my 1v1 ticket. The door blocking the ladder opened and I was free to go up. Now, I had to hope that I wasn't too late and that I still had time to save the woman who I owe everything to. Let's do this. The door opened up and I saw the woman and a player with a chest plate engaged in heavy battle.
No.
It's time
No,
to put
no,
an end to
no.
this. Don't worry, my love. I'm here to save you.
Say
My
that
love.
again, and I will actually jump off.
Yep, understood very clearly. Oh, what is wrong with me? Anyways, I'm here to help so
He
we can
talks
both
like
get
an
out of here
e-boy.
alive. The woman told me
Aw.
that she was out of food, so this was her last stand. Unfortunately, the other player showed no signs of running out of food. All right, well, what are we waiting for? It's 2 versus 1. Let's get this over with.
This guy is good. Play it smart.
You don't have to worry about me. With how good I've become, I bet I'm probably better than him.
No, you're definitely not.
Okay, way to boost my confidence going into the most important fight of our lives. It's whatever, we'll work on our teamwork skills after. But now, let's fight. The player with the chest plate charged at me. We both
Oh my
landed
God,
and
come
attacked
on,
each other.
come on,
Then the
team up
woman
on
came
him.
in,
You gotta work together
clearly
like this,
doing a lot
bro.
better than I was. But this player was extremely strong. Not only was his chest plate weakening our stone swords, but him constantly being at full hunger means he's been regenerating health this entire
Ah,
fight. This fight was
you
getting
guys gotta
too close.
fucking-
I ran up
don't
and
you-
swung my
oh.
sword too early, letting the player get a critical hit on me. I watched as the woman went in for another attack, but she got hit herself. This battle was falling apart.
This is
I was at
ridiculous.
1
They're
heart,
not
and I could
timing
tell
their
the woman
attacks
was probably
right.
1 hit away from dying
Fucking,
too.
at
The
the
player
same time,
hasn't
don't let him get a
approached
breath
either
in.
one
What
of
are you
us yet, leading me
doing?
to believe that he was also very low. At this point in the fight, I knew it was unlikely that both the woman and I make it out alive, which is why I have to take a stand. If I can get 1 more hit on the player before dying, I think the woman will be able to win.
The
So that's what
woman.
I'm gonna
He
do.
doesn't even
I
know her
charged
name, and
the
he's like
player
calling her
swinging my
future wife.
sword and somehow hit the player twice in a row. I
shit!
don't know how I did it, but within a matter of seconds, the player was gone, and there was nothing left except the stone sword on the ground to collect. We won the fight. Did I actually just learn how to do a PvP combo? That was insane. I was only trying to hit the player once, I'm not gonna lie. All right, well, let's get out of here. Wait, what's going on? The battle was
No.
over, and both doors
No.
were still sealed shut.
No,
And that's when I got
no,
a
one of
grasp
them
the
has to
situation.
die,
This
no.
was the 1v1 arena, and those doors will never open until 1 player remains standing. That means from the beginning, only one of us was gonna be able to come out alive, and I already knew who the person leaving would be. I shouldn't even be alive. I'm not a guy who has the PvP skill to survive in this place. If I left this arena, I don't even know if I would make it till tomorrow. But you have the PvP skills to survive this place, which is why you have to be the one to leave.
How confident are you with your ability to come back to life?
What?
You said you died and came back. Can you do it again?
I don't even know. I mean, the armor stand thing is just a theory, and there's no way to know.
A
if that's true or
game
not.
theory.
But at the end of
Thanks
the
for
day, it doesn't matter.
watching.
You have to be the one to leave this place. And if this is my last life, well, I have no regrets about coming here because I know you'll make it out of PvP civilization one day.
Hopefully, I see you again.
Yeah, well, I'm willing to
Aw,
accept the
they're
fact that this could be the end of my
developing.
story. And
They're
what
developing.
better way to end a story than a true love's kiss?
No.
All right, worth a shot.
Hey Lenny, have you seen Nikocado
someone
Avocados
could
out?
respawn
Who the
in
fuck
PvP
starts a conversation
civilization,
like
they
that?
could be
I
the most
just sat
powerful
down.
player to ever exist. So why was I given this power? It will never make sense to me how a single armor stand upon a pedestal is the difference between life and death. And I might never know why I'm the one player who gets more chances at life, while the other players who
Wait,
are
was
better
this
at
a message
PvP,
from
more
Belkis?
talent, more
This seems
skill,
like a
have to
Belkis
risk
message.
their one and only life fighting for a cause that they don't even know. Everything I've learned leads me to believe
Into
that
the
this
question-
armor stand
no,
being in my
why
room
would
was
I have
a
ever
mistake.
seen
I
Nikocado
shouldn't be the one with
Avocado's
this power.
asshole?
It should be somebody
Why
else,
would I
but
ever
there's nothing I can
have
do about
seen
it now.
that?
The power is mine to use, and I'm gonna use it to figure out the truth about PvP civilization. No matter how many times I die, if I keep coming back,
Fucking
I'll eventually
Twinkle
make
Bell.
it to the
Okay, I
bottom.
gotta give you
And
credit.
who
That was a
knows,
pretty good one,
maybe
Twinkle
I
Bell.
might just get pretty good at PvP along the way.
No, I don't want to
Let's
check
go.
my
Time to
DMs
PvP.
actually.
Alright, here we
No,
go.
that's okay.
Time to
I don't
escape
think I
PvP
want to.
civilization. And
No,
I know
I'm
just how
okay.
gonna do it.
That's
Let's make this
fine.
easy. Just give me
That's
one
fine.
PvP
I don't
attack and
want to
will
do
leave.
that
Please don't
actually.
talk to me.
In PvP civilization,
We
if
don't
you
we don't
don't
have
pay
to do
your daily
this. We don't
attack
have
the
to have
guard,
this
it can
interaction.
cost
That's
you your
okay.
life, which
That's
is what I'm
okay.
looking for.
We
Yeah, I
can
don't think I'm gonna pay
we
today.
can go
Oh, and you
on
started
being as we
talking again.
were. That's fine.
All right, buddy. You know what's gonna happen if you don't pay your attack, right? Because I can promise you, a fight with the PvP guard is a fight you have no chance of winning.
Oh yeah, I understand. I just don't feel like giving you an attack today.
Listen, buddy, this isn't a joke. Unless you're prepared for your life to end, pay an attack.
Yes, sir. I am prepared for my life to end right now. Wait, am I? 56 attacks left? Okay, nope, I'm definitely not ready. Just give me a second, I'll be right back. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to do the only thing that's keeping me alive. As far as I know, I'm the only one in PvP Civilization with this armor stand. And as long as I hit the armor stand 3 times, I'll come back to life. I don't know why I was given this power, but I do know that I'm gonna use it to escape this place. Which is why I'm doing this. Alright, I'm ready. I've never seen anyone die by a PvP guard, but I now know it is possible. Lucky for me, dying was a part of my plan. This PvP guard didn't believe my story before about dying and coming back to life, which is why I have to convince him. Nice work, man.
Whoa, what in the... How are you...
Whoa.
You just died right there.
I already told you I have the power to come back to life. So, once you're done wrapping your head around that, I'm gonna need your help. Because I'm getting out of PvP Civilization.
This whole time you were telling the truth about coming back to life, huh? Man, I can't
This whole
believe
time you were telling the truth
Does
about
that mean
coming.
you actually have a girlfriend too?
That's what I've been trying to tell you. Except I am starting to think the relationship might be a little one-sided, considering she was the one who caused my death, and she didn't seem too hesitant about it. We'll discuss our relationship status when I see her again. Anyways, there's 5 levels to PvP
Oh god, I have a
Civilization, and
DM
I've
from
only managed to
Belkis.
make it to level 2.
No,
So, you
Belkis,
just
please
keep
don't
dying
do
until you
this
get
to
to
me,
the bottom
Belkis.
Well, yeah, it's
No.
probably gonna turn out that way.
No,
I need you to be there to
Belkis.
open the doors when I leave.
Belkis, please. Hi, zombie. No.
No,
No, I don't want to look at the DM. I don't want to look at the
What do you
DM.
think you're doing? Look, I've been very open.
I
about
don't
it.
want to look at it.
shit.
No, I don't want to look at
At
it.
least I think I'm helping. I hit the PvP guard 2 times, and all of a sudden his helmet broke.
No.
Well,
No.
I guess I can rank up now too.
Okay, just like I thought. When a guard's helmet breaks,
What if
they
I
can
just-
rank up.
what if I
That's
just
why they're so willing
right-click
to take extra
and
hits
then,
from players.
okay,
well, I don't know if
Close
you have any other
DM.
plans
What if
today,
I just
but
did
I'm
that?
ranking up
What if I
right
save
now.
my
I need you to
sanity
do that.
right
I
now?
climbed down the ladder and made my way towards the wall, where I would rank up to a stone sword for the 3rd time in my life. Hopefully, this time will be the last. I said goodbye to the guard as he made his way over to, well, wherever they rank up through. Hopefully, he'll be there to get me on the 2nd
well, at
level,
least
and
it's
I made
kind
my
of
way over to
censored.
the Red Gate, the one place you can go in PvP Civilization to increase your lifespan. As of now, my life is only as long as the amount of hits I have left with my wooden sword, which is only 59. But getting a stone sword increases your lifespan to 130.
No, that's okay, corned beef. Corned beef, that's okay. Corned beef, no, corned beef, corned beef. No, that's enough. No, you've done enough for us. That's okay. That's okay.
Speaking of, I actually
That's-
do need
that's
to buy
perfectly
something to go
fine.
Level 2, and that is a leather chest plate. Except I can't go to level 2 with a boring leather chest plate. I gotta get the green one. 5 extra attacks for added style? Yes, please. This
check.
leather chest plate would be the key to ranking up to an iron sword. I need to win 5 PvP battles to get to level 3.
I
and
don't-
having
I don't
this
like
chest plate
this.
is the best
I don't
chance
like
to guarantee
Valka's-
my survival. But at the end
They
of the
call
day,
it the
it's
coin
not
slot.
about the armor you wear.
You're
It's
gonna be a
about your
fucking coin
PvP
slot by the
skill.
time I'm
And
done
if
with
I'm
you.
not good enough to get 5 wins,
You looked like Master
well,
Chief for
then
a
I'll
second
just
from
keep
behind.
respawning until I do, because I'm gonna get out of PvP Civilization. I jumped down into the water and I was now at level 2. Alright, time to see if the PvP guard will uphold his end of the deal. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this PvP guard doesn't like me too much. Let's see, he bet on me to die.
Scan the
basically called
code.
me
Fuck
unattractive,
me,
and
man.
he said I have an insane amount of plot armor, whatever that means. Wait, why did I trust this guy? I
Not
waited
on
at the door
stream
for a
with that,
PvP
okay.
guard to show up, and finally, the door opened.
Check this out. I'm officially a stone sword guard now. You know, you might be weird and have no friends, but I gotta give you credit for helping me out.
Okay, once again, that was unnecessary, but it doesn't matter. Let's go. This was my second
Circumcision
time making it to level 2,
VTuber
and I was already off
ASMR.
to a better start. I had a chest plate, and I had a guard on the inside who I could trust. At least I think so. Hey, what's
What?
behind this door right here? If you got me in there, there could be a shortcut to the bottom of PvP Civilization.
That
Why?
would be a terrible idea.
Why?
The amount of guards
Who
in there,
who
there's
has
no
this
chance
thought
you'd get out
process?
alive going in there.
Okay, that could be a
Maybe
valid
we
excuse,
should
or the creator of this place has
bring
nothing
back
built
the
behind
death
them and they're stalling
penalty.
for another episode.
Maybe
Alright,
we
let's
should
run
like
back. I made it
push
back
the
to
death
stone
penalty.
sword level
Actually,
of
like
PvP
just make
civilization.
sure
And
that
this
more
time,
people
I
get the
wasn't gonna
death
die at
penalty. I
this
think that's a good
level.
idea.
Okay, actually, I should not say that. But point is, I'm making it further this time. If I can just get the woman's help, we can get out of here, and she's gone. Well, that's just great.
woman's
I am
help.
on my own. But you know what's not gone? My video journal machine. It's been a while since I've made an update. I should probably get back to that. I walked over and looked at the sign on the wall. I had 2 wins at the stone sword level of PvP
Two,
civilization,
count
and I
'em,
would need
2
3 more to rank up to an
marshmallows.
iron sword. As of now, I have 106 attacks left with my sword to get another
let her
victory.
know.
And over 100 attacks should be
What did
plenty
I
to
even
defeat an
say?
enemy. I mean, at least I hope so. If I can't defeat someone in over 100 attacks,
Oh,
I,
I
probably don't
see a
deserve to be
fucking
here. Alright, it's time to
notification.
fight so I can get to the bottom of PvP civilization. My first plan is to go over to the PvP marketplace. If I'm gonna find someone, it's probably gonna be here. No way. This stage just got so much better. Not for that guy, but for me. Let's
Hey,
go.
it's
So,
his
good to see you again.
girl.
Looks like you can come back to life. Sorry about before.
No need to apologize.
This is
It was the
entertaining.
obvious choice to make. I had to be the lucky
Ah.
guy. But anyways, I really think we should talk about things between
I
me
hope
and
somebody
you
is
and our
like can
relationship.
like
The
clip
day you and I
Belkis's
open a relationship
stream
will
and
be
then
the day
clip
my
my
sword
stream,
breaks, which means I'll
and
be
then
dead,
just like
so it's
kind of
never
meld them
happened.
together.
Well, gotta respect the honesty. Look, all I'm saying is we live in a world where everyone is constantly fighting. So what if the
Fucking put a
solution
video on
is
YouTube
love?
that's like
Yeah, okay, I knew that didn't make any
Len
sense. Well, it looks like true
forced
love
to
might not
Seahole.
exist in PvP civilization after all. Next video journal's gonna be sad.
Can you stop?
Why is
talking?
there a
Let's
photo
go.
of
Sorry, I
Nikocado
thought you were just gonna keep
Avocado's
walking.
asshole
After
anyway?
facing the tough
Why
truth
does that
I was
exist?
single in PvP civilization, we made it back up and
For
went
what
into the
reason,
woman's
Master
room. I
Chief?
walked over and looked at the sign on the wall. No way, you already have 5 PvP victories? That's insane. You can rank up to become an iron sword. So what are you doing here still?
You have a power that can help us both. So get your 5 wins because from here on out, ranking up as a team is the best way to survive.
All right, well, that I can do. I just need 3 more wins, but don't worry, I'll get right on it. Let's go. We got a lot of important stuff coming up.
This
in
guy is
episode,
ready
so
to
before I
fucking
do
die
anything,
for the
I
gang.
have to update the video journal. All right, we are back at level 2 of PvP
Who is he
civilization. I got a chestplate
addressing?
this time, so I'm already off to a better start. That is physically, at least emotionally.
Who are his
I don't know if I'm
fans?
doing
I
that
hope they're
good.
me.
I just
They're
found
me,
out that the love of my life
video.
isn't the love of my life. So that's always hard to hear, but what can you do?
What are you doing? I told you to get your 5 wins, not talk about being single.
I know, I will. Can I finish this video journal,
Yeah,
please?
man.
I can't believe
Suck
I have
donut.
this joke for a teammate.
Okay, well,
This
on that note, it
joke.
looks like I'm being pressured to wrap this up. So, let's get back to business. I need 3
This
more
yoke
PvP
as a
wins to rank
teammate,
up to
bruh.
an iron sword. Now, I'm not the greatest at PvP, but I think I have a couple tricks up my sleeve that could get me these victories. All right, until next time, signing off. All right, there's got to be someone in here. Let's just hope this works. Hello?
Who's there?
Little
Pizza
pig, little
delivery.
pig.
I didn't order a pizza.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I have the right room. All right, this is definitely not going to work.
Okay, I did order a pizza. Just leave it at the door, please.
Okay,
No
I
way
did
it
order a
actually
pizza.
worked. Okay, I left the pizza here. I'm leaving now. All right, time to PvP.
Did you take my pizza?
Yeah, there's no pizza. Sorry, what even are you? Are you a rock?
My name's Gonk.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. I
Wrong.
didn't think this conversation would go on for this long, so I'm here to fight. I tried to ignore the fact that I was fighting a literal rock and tried to focus on not dying. Luckily, my chestplate gave me just enough protection to survive the battle. I earned my 3rd victory, and the durability of my stone sword went back up to full. Just 2 more victories to go, except before I can go into another fight, I need to get food from the
needs to
PvP
get that
marketplace.
food.
Surprisingly,
Needs to-
I came
needs
back
to
from the
arm
PvP
up.
marketplace with only food. For once in my life, I didn't buy every unnecessary thing there is to buy. I think it's safe to say that my shopping addiction is getting better. Now, I need to find
He's gonna
someone else
hit
to
the
battle.
iron
Excuse
tier,
me?
and
Oh,
they're gonna
no,
have
please
some
don't have a
bullshit
chest
there
plate.
that
Hey,
he's gonna.
Look, I don't want to fight. I'm just looking for my friend Conk. Have you seen him?
Oh, this is gonna be weird.
We both just ranked up. He lives right across from me.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen him, but hey, if you show me a picture of him, I could probably help you find him.
He's a rock. He looks just like this.
Okay, so your friend, this conk guy who I've never met, is a rock. I mean, I feel like I need to
A
ask
rock.
the obvious question, but how can you be sure this isn't him?
Well, yes, but no, that's not him. He's like a person.
I don't know. I mean, if you ask me, this looks like it could be him.
Conk's not around anymore, is he?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he's not around anymore. Alright, well, cameo's over. Time to fight. My second battle of the day had begun. This time, I felt much stronger.
Dude, this
in
guy's
the battle, and I
fucking
managed
whiffing
to
like a
win the fight with
bitch.
5.5
Oh, not
hearts
even a
left. I had 4 wins
challenge.
under my belt, and I only needed 1 more to rank up. Let's go. Let's get this 5th win and rank up to an iron sword. Wait, what the? At that moment, I realized I picked the wrong person to fight for my 5th victory. But the good news is I am practically immortal in PvP Civilization, so I can always try again. Man, those were some good combos you had in that fight.
What the? I just defeated you. How are you back?
I really don't know. Hopefully I'll get the answer at the end of the story, though. 2 hits later, I had my 5th victory as a stone sword. Just a little bit ago, I thought I would never be able to get 5 victories, but now I'm here. I can't believe this. We're actually gonna get to level 3 of PvP Civilization.
Level
Well
3.
then, let's get going. There's no time to waste.
You are absolutely right. There's no time to waste.
You're
which is why
absolutely
we need
right
to update
and
the video
beautiful and
journal
perfect
right
for
now.
me.
And this time, it's not gonna be me
Oh,
doing the
he's
update.
fucking
It's gonna be you.
monologuing
Are you
again.
serious? I just said we don't have time to waste. I'm not doing this.
Look, we don't know what's gonna happen at level 3. This might be your last chance ever to do a video journal update.
Fine.
All right, just say your thoughts and your feelings.
I think that this machine is a complete waste of money, and
Hey.
I think no one wants to hear every single thought you have at any
Hey.
given moment.
Not bad.
Hey.
You just gotta add an intro next time, like, hey, what's up?
This is ridiculous. I'm not doing this anymore. If you're still talking in 30 seconds, I'm sending you back to level 1.
Aw, man. Well, at least we got something out of her. All right, I guess I'm down to 30 seconds. Both the woman and I are about to rank up to become iron swords in PvP Civilization. We know nothing about what life is like on the layer below us. It's only a matter of time before we find out how long iron swords can live for. The thing is that I'm gonna be the one to find out first because I'm going in alone. Both the woman and I agreed that since I have the ability to
woman,
come
get
back
her
to life,
name,
I should
your
be the one to go
teammates,
in
just
alone. And
ask
if I'm
her her
not back in
fucking
5 minutes,
name.
she'll rank up herself. But if things go poorly, which I'm not
Just
gonna lie,
ask
things
this
usually don't
woman
go
for
as
her
planned here, I
name.
can
What are you
come back to life,
doing?
and both the woman and I can rank up together.
You
so we
called
can
her the
face
love of
whatever
your
threat
life.
lies
At
beyond
least
this
you can
door.
do is
All right,
ask her
well,
for
that's
her
the plan.
name.
Hopefully a video journal
What's
machine
your
exists at level
name?
3 because I need to make more updates. Signing off. I walked into the hallway that looked exactly like the hallway at level 1, except this time the entry was made
Listen,
with
they
white
made an
concrete,
anime out of
and I knew
this.
exactly what that
Two
meant.
people
I
in
walked through
love
the
who
doors,
have
and my
no
stone
idea
sword
what each other's
transformed
name
into
is.
an iron sword.
Lemon crash
This
out?
was the
No, it's
beginning
not a
of an
crash out.
entirely new life
Yesterday
in
was a
PvP
crash out.
Civilization. Okay, it looks like there are things to buy here before going to level 3. I just gotta remind myself that every swing of my sword counts. I just have to be smart. I walked over to the hole in the middle of the room. Once I
Walked
jump
over
down,
to the
I'll be at level
hole.
3, and there's no
Spread 'em.
coming back. That is, unless I die.
There's no
I
coming.
kinda don't want that to be the new norm. I went over to the armor stands to see what items were available to buy. An iron chestplate for 50 attacks? That seems expensive, but how many attacks do I even have? I swung at the
1,000.
armor stand once and looked down at my sword to see that my life was now 250 attacks long. This is insane. I bought a chestplate for 50 attacks and my life is still 200 PvP attacks long.
He
Oh,
can
man,
buy
imagine
5
how long
iron
people
chest
live for at
plates.
level 4 or even level 5. All right, what do we got over here? Green
Stop,
iron chestplate?
stop,
Oh,
not
okay, I'm definitely
again.
already making a bad decision. Let me do the math. 200 minus 75. It doesn't matter. I'm buying it anyways. Let's go.
Stop!
I'm not proud of these purchases, but committing to the FBO brand and always wearing green is very important to me. Unfortunately, me buying multiple chest plates kind of opened the gates to buy more stuff. A water bucket sounds cool. A flint and steel also sounds very cool. The toughest decision I've ever had to make in my life. A video journal machine or a PvP mansion. Okay, I've decided. I'm getting the PvP mansion. I'll go back and get a new video journal machine and then and my
Stop doing that!
broke. Man, how does that happen so fast? Okay, my excuse is I died in a very intense PvP battle.
Look, buddy, you keep dying every 5 minutes. I'm gonna have to rethink our arrangement.
Look, I'm trying, man, okay? Conditions are tough at level 3. I mean, you've never been there. You wouldn't know.
Please just get better.
Sorry, I'll try to die less. Hey, hold up. Random question. Are we friends?
No, what on earth would make you think we're friends? I literally only care about ranking up, and you happen to be the best option.
I guess I can live with that. I'm just trying to figure out if the woman and I are friends. I don't even know what makes a friend, to be honest.
Well, for starters, friends usually know each other's names. Why would we
Yeah,
be
I was
friends?
gonna
You
say,
don't even know
learn
my
their
name.
fucking
That
names,
goes both
man.
ways. You don't even know my name, and you've never asked.
Your name is Evbo. You literally have a floating name tag above your head.
People can see that? Weird, I guess. It's kind of like this entire thing revolves around me. All right, well, thanks for that. Maybe I'll ask you your name sometime in the future. But right now, I have some serious explaining to do. Let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm just gonna lay everything out there. I don't want to hold anything back. I don't want to scare you. It's very dangerous. There are a lot of enemies behind the wall.
So that means you bought a bunch of stuff you didn't need and broke your sword, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I mean, I wasn't lying. In my case, armor stands are dangerous. After my first run, I lost my privilege to get an iron sword by myself. So this time, I'm going with the woman. I'm a little scared.
The
because she's
woman.
personally
Ask
overseeing
her
everything
her
that I buy before
name.
level 3, but in all
Stop
honesty,
calling
I
her
probably need supervision.
the
Both of us
woman.
now had iron
Stop
swords in our
calling
hands,
her
and we
the
were ready to
woman.
go to the next level of PvP
Ask
civilization.
her her
The woman decided to
name.
get herself an
What's
iron
your
fist, which
name?
makes sense considering this is her one and only life. However, my request to get a green iron chestplate again was denied, with the potential punishment being death by the woman's sword. So that was
The
off table.
woman.
Look, just think
The
about it.
woman.
100 attacks. It has to be awesome.
This isn't just affecting your life, you know. We need to survive, and a PvP mansion doesn't help with that.
I don't know. I mean, one might argue that a PvP mansion could help us survive. Okay. I'm not gonna get it. I promise I'm not gonna get it.
Out of all the people it could have been, the power of immortality went to the shopping addict.
All right, level 3. Here we go. Whenever you're ready, you jump. I'll be right behind you.
When we get to the bottom, be ready to fight. Let's go.
Okay, she can't come back up. Now it's time to get my video journal machine. I promised I wouldn't get the mansion, but to live in PvP civilization without
Why
the
you got a
video
golden
journal machine,
Karat?
I would rather die. All right, now
Your
I'm ready for
name,
real.
Tony.
As an iron
Tony.
sword in PvP
No.
civilization
He does
starts
the.
now. I jumped
He
into
does
the hole and landed in a giant pool of water, just
What's
like
your
at the Stone
name?
Sword level. All right,
What?
no people with iron
What's
swords.
your name?
Do I need to ask
Tony.
why it took you an extra 30 seconds to
Fuck
get
you,
down here?
Tony.
No.
Fuck you. What's
You
your
can.
name?
You can. You're just not
What?
picking an answer you like.
What's
The fact
your
that you could have died over a
name?
Video journal machine is ridiculous.
Ezekiel.
Trust me, once you see the videos
Ezekiel.
that come out
That
later
name
about my
fucking
life in
sucks.
PvP civilization, you'll understand the vision. We walked to
Hey,
the end of
guess
the
what
tunnel,
I
but
did
something was
last
different
night?
about this
Oh,
one.
don't
There
you
were
bring
no
my mother
PvP
into this?
guard doors.
My mother?
No,
Guess what I did?
path was
What?
open, and we were free
I
to
built
go
that
on
fight
through
over
into
there.
Civilization. Okay, well. no
Then I
point in
fucked your
waiting
mother
any
next to
longer.
it.
I
Fuck
followed
you.
the woman until we got to the ladder at the end of the tunnel. The door was open, and we stepped in to level 3 of PvP.
Guess what I got in this
civilization.
bag?
Everywhere I looked, there were trees that I've never seen before, and the walls of PvP civilization were filled in with white rocks.
TV
letting
Maxwell
us
was a
know that we had
genius.
made it to the Iron Sword level. So what now? There's no PvP guards anywhere. All of a sudden, both the woman and I were ambushed by a player with an iron sword. But after hitting us both one time, the player just left. What just happened? Am I crazy, or did that person just speak with sword noises? I am so confused.
I apologize for him.
It's the native tongue.
He was just testing to see if either one of you were the chosen one. But the legends say that the chosen one is too powerful to be touched by a sword. So, I guess that rules the both of you out.
Okay, what is going on? If you're looking for a fight, just remember it's a 2v1. So I would think carefully about what you're gonna do.
Relax. The iron swords of PvP civilization don't fight. This is a level of peace.
Parrot.
You two are safe.
Is that what a
and
parrot
are free
does?
to
Is
live
that a parrot
long
noise?
lives here.
Wait, the iron sword people
I want a
don't
cracker.
fight? Okay, wait, why did that guy sound like a sword?
That guy speaks PvP. It's hard to understand.
Did I just hear that right?
I suggest
Flame
you
fr-
both find
let's
a house
flame
for
frags.
yourselves. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to visit my mansion and we can talk.
And with that, the mysterious player
mansion.
ran
Did I
away,
mention I'm
leaving us
rich
to
as
question
fuck?
everything he just told us. Okay, that was a lot of information, but I can tell we're thinking the exact same thing. How do we learn how to speak PvP?
What? No? More like
Oh.
who or what is the chosen one?
Right. Yeah, that was probably second on my list of questions. Just like the player told us, the woman and I climbed up the ladder
The
to
woman.
find 2 open rooms at the top. It looked like
Her name's
once
gonna
again,
be
we were
something
living
like
across from each other, so I had the added
Jezebel.
protection. But did I even need protection if no one fights here? Why would people not fight at the Iron Sword level of PvP civilization? After
Because
hitting
they're
the armor stand
comfortable
and
here.
closing my door, I had claimed this house as my own. But something was different. This house didn't have a sign next to my name saying how many victories I had. It looks
Jezebel.
like people don't fight at this level after all. Life was getting super confusing, so of course when that happens, the best thing to do is to vent your thoughts and talk to yourself. The Iron Sword level of PvP Civilization was nothing like I expected. I thought this would be the most dangerous level so far, yet that player told me we're safe to live long lives here. While that sounds nice, I'm concerned with the fact that there was no mention about the next layer. So my next questions are, what is the next level and can I even reach it? Well, the only way I'm gonna find out answers is by exploring, so I'm signing off again. I walked out from my room and for the first time at this level, I saw a PvP guard.
My microphone is
don't
very
go. I
squishy.
need to ask you a couple questions. Wait, hold on. You're the guard that I bribed at the Stone Sword level. I see you ranked up now. Congrats.
Oh yeah, thanks man. I couldn't have done it without you. Congrats
Hey.
to yourself for getting an iron sword. So, what do you want to know?
All right, well, give me the rundown. Is there a daily PvP attack I need to do? How do I get to the next level? Just anything I need to know about this level.
A little
okay?
smooch
Well,
on
you're in
that
luck. I
chica,
got good
baby.
answers for you. No daily PvP attack, no requirements to rank up to the next level. The only thing that's really expected of you is to pay respects to the Chosen One over through that door. It's not
The fuck does
mandatory,
that
but
mean?
everyone here believes in the Chosen One. If you don't pay your respects, people might not like you because of it, but that's pretty much it. All right, I'll catch you later.
So
All right,
no
bye.
daily PvP attacks,
Bye,
no
bye.
requirements to rank up to the next level, and the only thing expected is to
Flame
pay
frags
respects
on the
to
Insanity
this
PvP
so-called
server? What's
chosen
that?
One?
What you're
is
saying
the
words to
chosen
me and
one?
I don't
walked
understand
through the door
them.
the guard told me about, and I looked upon a massive statue in the middle of the room. I have no idea what's going on, but already 2 people today have told me something about the Chosen One. I walked around the statue and I saw a staircase on the backside of it, so I made my way over. When I went over, I saw someone with an iron chestplate going towards the top, so I decided to follow them up. When I got to the top, I realized that the person
They should
standing there
guess.
was the same person who attacked
Is
the
the guy
woman
who
and I when we
speaks in
both ranked up,
PvP?
and all he did was swing at an armor stand. Hey, excuse me, what were you just doing up here? Did you buy something with that armor stand? What is that for? Okay, I don't speak PvP. Okay, I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. I walked over to the armor stand myself to see what it was. Is this what the guard meant about paying respects to the Chosen One? Maybe this armor stand is the Chosen One, I don't know. Well, I have 177 swings left, so I guess I can spare one. I swung once at the armor stand that may or may not be the Chosen One. That's unconfirmed as of right now, and nothing happened. So that's one wasted PvP attack, but it's okay because I have a lot left. I went through a second door and I realized that this was the direction the player told me to go to find him at his mansion. The only question is, where are the PvP mansions? No way that's the PvP mansion up there. They say PvP doesn't buy happiness, but all I'm saying is, if I lived on the top floor like this, well, let's just say I don't think PvP Civilization would continue, because I think I would just stay here forever. Hello? Anyone here? I heard the swing of a sword and the door opened.
First time seeing a PvP mansion, I take it? Be my guest. Have a look around.
Oh, I most certainly
look
will.
around.
No way. Double bed, open floor plan, video journal. Oh man, this can't get any better than... And it has a pool. And it has a pool. I actually
It's
need
just
it.
water
I
on the
actually
ground,
don't think
brother.
I've seen anything
Calm
this great.
yourself.
Please tell me how the pool is. It
Chill.
has to be great, right? Is it heated?
We live in a world where we're forced to fight the people we care about in exchange for survival. Having this luxury doesn't put my mind at ease.
Whoa, that
Oh.
went dark really fast. Jeez, I was just asking about the pool.
Shit.
Okay, time for real questions. Why are we safe here? Why aren't people fighting each other to get to level 4?
Because no one survives at level 4.
No one
No one
survives level
survives
4?
level
But
4.
why? What's so different about down there than any of the other levels?
Ranking up to a gold sword would be throwing your life away. Your life is diminished to all of 30 hits, and one misplaced PvP attack is all it takes to end it, which is why we wait for the Chosen One to guide us forward.
Who is this Chosen One? Okay, am I following you? I guess I'm following you. The player that went by the name of Parrot led me back into the room I was just in before. He said that this was the Chosen One.
The Chosen One is said to have an unbreakable sword, a never-ending life to lead us all out of this nightmare.
The Chosen One has a never-ending life. You seriously got all that just by looking at this statue?
It's written in the stone. The Chosen One will be born
Written
at the
in
wooden
the
sword level.
stars.
Parrot
Baby
motioned at the
girl.
head that was carved into the rock. The head that was made out of wood. I couldn't help but think about the obvious. I was born at the wooden sword level, and I can come back to life. There's no possible way that the Chosen One is me, right? But if it is, and people find out that I am the Chosen One, I don't even know what I'd be getting myself into.
Is the
Man,
parrot the chosen
That
one?
seems like a big responsibility. Just glad
Is that what
it's
you're
not me,
saying?
right?
Yeah, that's right. We already went over the fact that it can't be you. The Chosen One is said to be the best at PvP.
Okay, well, let's not jump to any conclusions, okay? I'm sure the Chosen One has had some off days at PvP, if they're out there. Okay, if I actually am the Chosen One, I'm gonna need to get much better at PvP. I don't get it. I mean, even if getting past the gold sword level is nearly impossible, isn't it worth the risk to at least try? I mean, shouldn't we all be trying to get out of here?
At the end of the day, what do we know about life outside? I mean,
Oh.
hey, maybe life in here is a gift and shouldn't be taken for granted.
And with
This
that,
guy's
Parrot
getting really
ascended
deep.
into his mansion, leaving me to think about the unanswerable question: is life outside of these walls better than it is in here? But as I thought it over, the more I realized that that can't be the case, because I know that a life of resorting to violence to survive could never be a gift. Apparently, the so-called Chosen One is so good at PvP that they can never be hit by a sword. Evidently, I am not at that level yet. All right, we're good, I'm gonna die. Good practice, though. I feel like I'm getting better. Okay, you owe me some golden carrots now. While the rest of the people with
Munch 'em.
iron swords are content with staying at this level forever,
It looks like
am
Parrot
not,
is a
which why
YouTuber
I'm
named Parrot.
practicing.
Really?
Sure, practicing is a good idea.
Pull it up,
I mean, At
Jamie.
this point, you're just wasting hits with your sword, and that is your one and only life.
If the gold sword level is as hard as they say, I need to be better.
She was right. Parrot said that no one ever makes it past level 4. Whatever life is like down there is something completely different
Oh,
than anything we've
100
seen in
days
PvP
as
civilization.
king of the
problem with
unstable
that is how do you
SMP.
prepare for something that you know nothing about? But I think I have the solution. I think I'm done waiting. As long as I have the gift of coming back to life, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna go through the red gate and get my gold sword. Everyone at this level seems to be on the same page, and that they're all waiting for the Chosen One to guide them forward. Maybe I am the Chosen One, and they're waiting for me to do what I'm
Unstable.
about to do. But even
You're
if
unstable.
I'm not the Chosen One, the
This
answer
whole
is clear to me.
stream's
There's
unstable.
No requirement to rank up to a golden sword, so there's no reason to keep staying here. Also, another random thought I just had: there's really no reason to close my door if no one at the iron sword level fights. I guess I'll save the extra attack. All right, well, time for the FBO tradition of video journaling right before I rank up to the next level. So I'm about to enter level 4 of.
Why does he have a
Civilization.
Chris Chan
Am I
shirt
scared
on?
Of dying?
Has
I
he
mean,
always
not
had
really,
that?
'cause I should come back to life. Am I scared of potentially being the Chosen One? Definitely. If the entirety of
All right,
PvP
loud-ass fucking
civilization
car.
is counting on me to be their savior,
Just
I
the
don't know if
lemon?
I'm good
Yeah,
enough to do
probably.
that. Well, at least not yet. Also, what happens if I let these people down? I mean, everyone here worships the Chosen One. If I let them down, there's a very real chance they could turn on me, or something worse, I don't know. Probably best to not think about it. But anyways, if I die at the Golden Sword level, I definitely am getting a PvP mansion when I get back. Well, that about sums up everything. I'm gonna go to the Golden Sword level, figure out why no one's been able to get past level 4, and if I die, I'll come back and try again. Alright, long update today. Wait, why does this say share? Didn't know video journal machines could get updates. Okay, I hit share. I don't know what happens now. Wait, maybe someone outside of PvP Civilization can see it. Alright, I don't know, it's probably nothing. Hey, you didn't happen to get a copy of my video journal, did you? No? No? Okay. Well, it's time to go.
This girl does not want
anyone
anything
says
to do with
anything
this
about where I've
motherfucker.
gone,
She's just unfortunate
say
enough to
I'm
be
trying
compatible
to learn how
with
to
him.
speak PvP somewhere privately. I don't know. Just make up whatever you want.
Hey, good luck down there.
Hey, before I go, I've never asked you this, but what is your name?
Wow, I'll try to forget the fact that it took you 3 full episodes to ask, but I'm Tabby.
Tabby. Okay.
Tabby!
Well, I got my first friend in PvP Civilization.
I never said anything about being friends. You know nothing about me. You literally just learned my name. Why would we be friends?
Well, that's not what the guard said. Okay, whatever. We'll talk about it when
Tabby.
I made my way over to the Red Gate, the one wall in PvP Civilization that symbolizes ranking up. When I got over to the armor stand, I only hit it once and the door already opened. It turns out that the intel I had was correct. There are no requirements to rank up to a golden sword. If there were, well, then I wouldn't have been able to get
It's
through
in the
these
back
doors. But sure
rooms.
enough, I was through the Red Gate, and I saw the golden entryway that would allow my iron sword to transform into a golden sword. If what Parrot said was correct, getting this golden sword means that my lifespan will be shortened. I no longer have the luxury of living for 250 attacks. I now have to survive with half the amount of attacks I would have had as a wooden sword. So, I'm about to enter level 4 of PvP Civilization. Am I scared of
the
dying?
golds?
I mean, not really, because I should come back to life. Am I scared of potentially being the chosen one? Definitely. In the hallways before level 4,
Do
I
golds
noticed
really
something
have
different.
that few
There were no
hits?
armor stands to buy anything to prepare for the level below. no food, no armor, and no video journal machine, which is probably
No
for the best
beepy
if I'm being
machine.
honest. This golden sword would be the only thing I can take down to level 4. That means that the only thing that will determine my
Really?
survival is
They're
my
worse
PvP
than
skill.
wooden swords? That's a
Supposedly,
little
the
crazy.
only way to survive at the golden
Crazy,
sword level
Dio.
is to make every single attack count. So that's what I have to do. Well, that about sums up everything.
Why share this with me?
My descent into level 4
Share this
begins now. I jumped off the ledge with hopes that I'd find out why no one makes it past level 4. And within a few seconds, I already figured out why.
What?
I woke up back in my bed at level 1 of PvP Civilization. For once, I didn't die in battle. I didn't die by buying stuff I didn't need, but I died from fall damage. In every other level of PvP Civilization, there's water at the bottom to break your fall. But getting to the gold sword level is impossible. No one could possibly survive that fall, which is why everyone thinks that getting past level 4 is impossible. The truth is
That's
that
fucked
people
up. You
don't
gotta
even
buy a
make it to
bucket.
level 4 to begin with.
You
And
gotta
the
buy a
only
bucket.
reason I know that is
And then you
because
have
I
to
the power
parkour
come
down.
back
Oh my
to
God,
life.
they're
I
tying it
couldn't help but
together.
think about all of the people that thought they were ranking up, but they never had a chance in the first place. Because PvP Civilization was designed to never make it to the bottom, which is why I need to use my power to find out why. I'm gonna go to the golden sword level, figure out why no one's been able to get past level 4, and if I die, I'll come back and try again.
If Evbo's the chosen one, then he'll have to die.
PvP Civilization has 5 levels, each level giving you a better sword, allowing you to live a longer
That's kind of a
life.
crazy
That's
line,
what
I'm
I
not gonna
thought
lie.
at least, until I realized that this whole place was built upon a lie. Whatever
This might be the
place is,
last
people
episode,
weren't meant to
because
get to
I
the
am
last level.
very
Everyone
tired.
in here still believes that there's a way out, but they don't know the truth. People use up their sword swings buying items they think will help them survive, or buying items that are purely for entertainment, if you know. But whatever happens, the path to level 4 is a path that leads to
Oh, no.
death.
Yeah.
And the only way I know that is
I've
because
had
I am
2
the
energy
chosen
drinks
one of
today that
PvP
were 300
Civilization.
milligrams
Only
of
I have the power to
caffeine.
come back to
I'm
life,
still
which is
yawning.
why
I think
I'm
that
the only
says
one who
something
knows
about
that
me,
trying to get a
probably.
golden sword is impossible. No one can survive the fall. As of now, that is. But I'm gonna change that because I'm escaping this place. I'm telling you the truth, man. I dropped down to level 4 and there was no water at the bottom. I just died to fall damage. It just doesn't make sense. This place is already a nightmare. Why make it impossible to escape?
Part of me wants to ask if you just missed the water at the bottom, because you're not that bright. But I believe you,
Crashing.
and that concerns me.
Look, I
Yeah,
brought this up
probably.
last episode. I'm gonna give it a shot again. I think the way to get to level 4 has to be through the PvP guard doors. Unless, of course, the creator is still stalling.
We already went over this. Someone with a sword will never be able to beat someone with a shield. And that's one person. In there, all the guards will be on you in seconds. And what about me, huh? You might be able to come back to life. But what about my life?
You know what? I'm done with the excuses. Just tell me straight up, does the creator of this place have anything built behind that door?
Alright, fine. I wasn't supposed to say anything, but there's nothing built behind the door yet. The creator strategically hides certain areas to allow him to continue building throughout the series.
I knew it! I knew there was nothing built behind the door. We all knew, really. It was pretty obvious.
But rest assured, it's being built right now, and it
Rest
should be shown later
assured.
in this episode.
So, what do you think? We'll probably get to see in, 10, 15 minutes from now, right?
Oh yeah, I would say a safe 15 minutes, depending on how the plot goes.
Let's go! This is what we need from
Let's
now
go.
on, you know?
Why does he
Meeting
say it so
audience
perfectly in the
expectations.
same
No
tone every
shortcuts.
time?
Alright, but let's get back to business. I quickly ranked back up to an iron sword, with the hopes of this time finding a way to actually survive the trip to the golden sword level. Now that I know that people don't fight at the iron sword level, I don't need to spend any attacks on armor. Just one of the perks of coming back to life, I guess. Wait. But now I also know how insanely awesome the PvP mansions were. Look, the second I stepped foot in Parrot's mansion, I knew I was gonna get one, so let's just get it over with. I spent 100 PvP attacks and picked up a PvP mansion key. Am I scared of Tabby's
That's a
reaction
name
when she
tag.
finds out I bought this? Yes, very much so. It's very likely she'll start attacking me, and I might find myself back in this exact spot in a few minutes. But at the end of the
Debbie.
day, I'll get an indoor pool, and that's all that really matters. Okay, but setting the pool aside for a second, I need to start thinking about the important stuff, like why there's no water to jump into at the golden sword level. If it was truly
Golden
impossible
Gate
to rank
Bridge.
up, then why are all of us in PvP Civilization in the first place? It just doesn't make sense. There has to be a way to keep going, and I'm guessing it's through the guard doors, but I guess we have to wait 10 to 12 minutes for that. Oh, my patience is running out. It's like, come on, if you're gonna make a multi-part series, just have everything built beforehand. By the looks of it, no one saw me attempt to get a gold sword, which is good, because I can't have people knowing I'm the chosen one. I would try to rank up again to see if I can find a way down, but there are just a couple of things I need to do first. Number 1, I need to make sure no one stole my video journal machine while I was gone. Oh, thank you, it's still here. Okay, that was the most important thing. Number 2, talk to Tabby, my only friend in PvP Civilization,
Hi,
who is always
Tabby.
really disappointed in me, likes to point out all of my flaws, maybe a bit too often.
Why can't you ever start off a conversation normally? Alright, tell me what happened. What's the golden sword level like?
What's
Right.
the sex
Well,
mod
I didn't
like?
actually make it to the golden sword level. And before you say anything, no, I did not break my sword buying a bunch of stuff I didn't need. There wasn't any water to break my fall at the bottom. I jumped down and I instantly died from fall damage. I didn't even get the chance to see what it looked like down there. I don't know, maybe I missed something.
I have to ask this. You sure you didn't just miss the water? I mean, if someone were to do it, it would be you.
What?
Damn.
I didn't. That's also the second time
Everyone
I've heard
hates
that
her.
today, which is not helping my self-esteem.
There has to be something you missed. I doubt we're being put through all of this just to be stopped at level 3. You have
That's
to
what they
keep
want
trying.
you to think.
I will. As long as I can keep coming back to life, I'm gonna keep trying to find a way down. The good news is that I now know PvP Civilization goes deeper, so at least we know there's something beneath us. I'll keep trying, I just have to do one very, very important thing first. I can't say what it is, but let's just say it's a matter of life and death.
So, buying a PvP mansion is a matter of life and death?
Okay,
Yes.
I guess I'm more predictable than I thought. Well, yes, if you're materialistic like I am, then having a mansion is really that important. There are a lot of unspoken things about PvP Civilization. One of them being no one tells you where to find your mansion when you buy it. You kind of just have to look around until you find it. I wonder how many people at the Iron Sword level actually have PvP mansions. So far, all I know is Parrot having one, which brings up the question, how did he buy a PvP mansion? I guess I'm not the only materialistic one in here. Let's go. I went into a new section of the Iron Sword level and I saw another PvP mansion way up at the top. Like I said, the rules of PvP Civilization are kind of up in the air, so I don't really know if anyone owns this or not. But as far as I could tell, there was no one living here. I put the key to the PvP mansion in my left hand and all of a sudden, the door opened. The key was gone from my inventory, and by the looks of it, I was now the owner of one of the most luxurious places in PvP Civilization. Look, I know I'm the chosen one, and that comes with a lot of responsibilities, you know, having to save everyone in here, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think it's a crazy thing to say that the chosen one needs a double bed, a couch, and an indoor pool to stay relaxed. After all, I need a clear head if I'm gonna save the world.
Clear
I'm not gonna
head?
lie, this pool is making me think
I didn't
that
know
life
they
in
had
PvP
such a thing.
Civilization isn't actually that bad.
He's gonna
Okay, I need to
drown.
get out of the pool. What am I thinking? Life is terrible in here. All right, let's focus up, find a way down to the
I'm
golden
too
sword
rich.
level,
I'm gonna
and let's make sure
drown
that I'm
before
looking fresh,
figuring this
because
shit
I'm gonna
out.
be logging all of this in my brand new video journal machine.
Hey,
Yo,
got the
we are
camera
back
back.
with another update, of course. You might notice the background looks a little different, and that would be because I got myself a PvP mansion.
All right, we're going. Why did it have the bird poop? Yeah, I wondered that myself. Okay. I am about to fucking pass out. So I'm going to raid out. I'm so fucking tired, it's ridiculous. We will come back to this at some point. If not on stream, then definitely definitely in chat sometime. On the Discord or some shit. But I'm going to raid you guys over to Lifu. Be kind. I love you guys very much. I got an early stream tomorrow. We're gonna be playing Overwatch with Kaori again. Playing ranked Overwatch. So while I go hit the hay, you guys better be there tomorrow or I'm gonna kill myself. Alright, good night everybody. I love you all. Remember where we are. Remember where we are. He just started vlogging in the bird poop room, okay? Good night everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye bye. Bye 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 bye.